Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. Ohio State quarterback Julian Sand was named Big Ten Freshman of the Year, while Jeremiah Smith repeated as Receiver of the Year. Wideout Carnell Tate and tight end Max Clare joined Smith as first-team All-Big Ten. Top-ranked Buckeyes face number 2 Indiana in the Big Ten Championship Saturday at 8. In recruiting, 4-star receiver Jerquadian Guilford from Fort Wayne Northrop signed with Ohio State. NHL Blue Jackets host the Red Wings at 7:30. Coverage of the Fan starts at 7. NFL Cowboys visit the Lions at 8:15. Browns edge Myles Garrett named November's AFC Defensive Player of the Month. Linebacker Carson Swessinger named NFL Rookie of the Month. High school football, Avon and Anderson duel in the Division II title tonight at 7. This update sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Has an approved expense for both HSA and FSA accounts. You can save up to 40% on your Awaken 180 program. Awaken180weightloss.com.
The following is intended for immature audiences only. There's no such thing as a radio rating system. But if there were, this show would be rated O as in... Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the Crazy Soundboard.
Hola, I'm Dennis Farina. So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56, and is that correct? Walk, you little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Shit. Hello,
You've
man.
Never been gooder or cleaner because you're wearing our brand new merch day. You got your good, clean boy t-shirt on. I've got the shit t-shirt on. Where can you buy these fantastic things? Well, you know. 971thefan.com/fan store.
Just in time for the holidays. Can you believe it? It's a
Absolutely.
Christmas miracle.
We are just a couple of shilling prostitutes, aren't we?
Ain't lying about it.
How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
How's the flu shot the other day, Teddy?
It was fantastic.
No, you didn't pass out?
No, it was like I
It was
didn't even.
great.
It was like I didn't even have it. It was the most pleasant experience I've ever had while getting a vaccine.
Well, it is just a little flu shot.
Yeah, it was
Just a little prick.
Just a little one
it
prick
was-
involved.
That was it. I didn't have the or any of that. It was fantastic.
You didn't even have a little bead of sweat roll down your forehead? Nothing?
No, I was nervous.
Little
going,
hesitation?
I was nervous, absolutely going in, but then it happened and it was done, and then nothing happened after that. It was
I love
great.
it. I love it. We're nervous about going in for the flu shot.
He's got a needle phobia.
He does.
What do you call it? Phobia.
Yeah, needle phobia. That's exactly what it is.
That's right, Frank Costanza.
Got a big program today around the Big Ten with our guy Adam Rittenberg coming up at 3:30. It is Too Hot Thursday.
Too hot.
That's right. Teddy dazzles us with audio from around the world. Really just from this radio station.
Are we
but
gonna
still?
Are we gonna wait till 4:30 to do our first Too Hot
No.
after we've opened it up to the entire show?
No. You know,
Good.
I've been told
Good answer.
the last couple weeks we have not really, dived, divin.
Dip, duck, dodge, dip,
We
dodge.
haven't gotten in to Too Hot as quickly as we should.
Too hot.
So we're going to correct that. Teddy, be ready to go because I could call on you at any time. Jackets and Red Wings tonight.
Ooh.
Marchenko's back tonight.
Ooh, we need Marchenko.
Oh, always need Marchenko.
Yes, we do.
Jeremiah Smith, him too. Jeremiah Smith tells Chris Henry Jr. that we need him.
I thought he was
socials.
playing for the Jackets for a second.
Chris Henry Jr.?
No, Jeremiah.
He could.
I thought How do you think Jeremiah would do? Just throw some ice skates on him. He could probably fall into a point.
That's not something that you just throw on.
I am aware. You don't just throw the skates on and know what you're doing. Okay, bye-bye.
You got nothing else?
No, nothing else.
Okay,
Jeremiah,
thank you.
I know I saw what he said about Chris Henry Jr. He's throwing the tweet out there, trying to put the full court press on the talented wide receiver prospect
He
to make
should.
sure he comes to Ohio State. Absolutely.
Use your influence, man.
You know what? I understand Chris Henry Jr.'s hesitation when Brian Hartline, I won't say checks out. He's elevating in this profession. He's going to take his first head coaching position at South Florida. And look, at the end of the day, after you think about everything and you understand
that is a deal to have your position coach. You had a great deal of comfort knowing that Brian Hartline was going to coach you. You have seen what he has done, not just as a recruiter, but how he has developed those top-notch recruits. And look at what they are all accomplishing in the National Football League. Every year you wake up, you got Emeka Egbuka doing his thing for
Nicole's
Tampa.
guy.
Oh, Emeka Egbuka. He's fantastic. And Jackson Smith and Jigba now, and the things that he's doing. It's remarkable. But I think what Chris Henry is going to ultimately realize is there is no one coach that is bigger than this factory that Ohio State football is at the moment. And there is always going to be a great need for talented wide receivers here. And they're still going to be pumping them into the NFL, whether Brian Hartline is here or not, whether you decide to come to the school or not. Somebody else will get that spot and likely flourish because of it. So let it be you, Chris Henry Jr.
Let it be you.
Let it be you.
We're burying the lead today. Today's National Cookie Day. Did you know that?
I did.
National Cookie Day today. And I'm astonished by a couple things. First of all, I didn't realize it was National Cookie Day, and there are deals to be had, and I'll tell you about those deals in a second. But the person who wrote this article for USA Today, Mike Snyder, wrote it as if he had never been to planet Earth.
Maybe it's Mike Snyder of the pretzel family. Maybe he's more of a pretzel guy.
Not spelled the same way.
Snyder's of Hanover.
No. So he's telling you about all the deals. By the way, they put all the good reporters on the National Cookie Day beat.
On just the National Day beat. Yeah, to talk about whatever
so
National Day
So here's what Mike
is.
Snyder says about Dairy Queen's National Cookie Day deal. Through December 7th, if you prefer your cookies crumbled in an ice cream drink, you can get a free mini frosted sugar cookie blizzard or any other mini blizzard on December 4th with the purchase of one of their signature stack burger combos or 6-piece chicken strip baskets.
Dude, that ain't no cookie.
Well, it's not just that.
It's an ice cream joint.
Have you ever heard of a blizzard described as an ice cream drink? Got yourself one of those ice cream drinks there, huh?
That'd be a milkshake.
Ice cream drink? Even that wouldn't be an ice cream drink. A milkshake is called a milkshake.
An ice cream drink.
Got one of those H2O liquid beverages there?
Oh, you got one of those liquid drinks, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, some good liquid there. Hydrogen, get some oxygen.
Clear drink.
Well, them clear drinks. That's water.
Teddy, you ever hear that? Ice cream drink?
No, he hasn't heard that.
Never.
Well, he grew up in the sticks. I don't know.
No, I
There's different lingo.
No, I don't know that.
Gotta have a nice thick straw to drink that ice cream drink. And what, just because we put sugar cookies in the blizzard, that works for National Cookie Day?
Can I tell you something, though? If you're giving me a deal, I don't care why you justify the deal. It could be National Grasshopper Day. If Dairy Queen's giving me a deal, then who are we to question?
Maybe some chocolate-covered grasshoppers in
I could
the blizzard?
always have a little ice cream drink. All other National Cookie deals. Crumble. In a nod to the 6'7" slang trend.
Oh, 6'7".
Man, you know that slang is over when it's being used in corporate marketing.
Absolutely.
Don't you?
Yeah, that is played.
The cookie bakery chain is celebrating National Cookie Day on Thursday, which is today, by giving customers who buy a 6-pack in-store a free 7th item.
Ooh.
While supplies last. So you take your 6.
That ain't...
And you up it to 7.
That's pretty good.
What else do we have? Duncan.
I love how so many
These have nothing to do with cookies.
I love how so many cookie places are offering the deals for National Cookie Day.
Rewards members get 3 times points on all espresso beverages on National Cookie Day at
Great.
Duncan. We have an insomnia cookies here, don't we?
Yeah. Let me see where they are. I feel like there's one in Grandview.
They got a deal. Jimmy John's has got a deal for a free holiday magic cookie if you order something on the app.
Now, Short North, and there's one up by, they're both on High Street. One's up
Panera's
by
got
Campus.
one. You got to buy one, get one free cookie if you're a member of the My Panera loyalty program.
Can't say I've ever had the Panera cookie.
Yeah, it's been years.
It's probably good.
It's been years.
A solid cookie. You know, it's a good cookie.
I was turned off by Panera.
Great cookie that we've probably never really talked about. Firehouse Subs. They're fantastic.
It's not. It's a good cookie.
Good, really good
It's
cookie.
not a potbelly cookie.
Yeah,
Potbelly's got some good cookies.
Potbelly has got a good, like...
They do a sugar cookie.
Cookie when you get it.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, no, their cookies are fantastic.
The perfect amount of chew on the edges, but then in the inside, it's like, 1 minute away from being raw.
Where are you?
But I love it.
Where are you with a good old Otis Spunkmeyer?
Oh, you gotta love the spunk, man.
If you're at a... I don't know, like a Globetrotters game, and you're just going up to the concession stand. That might be what they have.
When I was a kid in the cafeteria, they would have Otis Spunkmeyer cookies.
I'm trying to think of the...
I afforded like one a quarter. My mom would give me some money for a spunk.
Oh, that was a special
get yourself
day.
A spunk.
It's spunky.
Mm-hmm. At the pool.
Yeah,
they'd have little Otis Spunkmeyer.
That'd be like a pool cookie.
You got your wrinkly fingers that smell like chlorine, and you get yourself one of those Spunkmeyer cookies.
Get the chocolate running down your face. Nothing better.
All right, I saw a report today about a school that is in contention for the college football playoffs and how just utterly ridiculous we have gotten with this entire process. Plus, it's Too Hot Thursday.
Too hot.
We will give you your first clip of audio coming up next. Colin, Man, and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You should avoid eastbound US 33's off-ramp to northbound 270 on the west outer belt. That's closed due to an accident right now. And expect some holdup due to a crash that's on Stelzer Road at International Gateway. This report is sponsored by RRFoundationSpecialist.com. Protect your home with R&R Foundation Specialist. Family-owned, honest, and pressure-free. Get expert waterproofing, fair quotes, and smart advice that puts your home first. Visit RRFoundationSpecialist.com. Your trusted local pros in foundation and waterproofing. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic sponsored by Hydrate Me Med Spa. Next level wellness, 5-star IV and aesthetic treatments. Look great, feel great. 4 locations in Central Ohio. Book your drip at hydratememedspa.com.
Take action and get expert service from Logan Services. Heating service calls are just $79. Furnace tune-ups are also $79. And plumbing service calls are just $79. We work in your neighborhood, and scheduling online is quick and easy. So visit our website to book your appointment now. For fast, friendly service, choose Logan Services.
At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good. You know the savings are so good. You know the savings are so good. Great cars, great deals, Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good. You know the savings are so good. You know the savings are so good. Great Lakes Hyundai of Dublin. You know the savings are so good. Great Lakes Hyundai of Columbus. Good. GLakesHyundai.com.
Listen up, football fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. So you could turn that $150 into something bigger when you bet on money line, spread, totals, player props.
$150 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Skyline's Mac and Cheese 3-Way is back. This time with white cheddar cheese and creamy cavatappi pasta. Try a Mac and Cheese 3-Way with Skyline's original chili or their new chicken chili at participating Skyline locations for a limited time.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
If your garage door sounds like a raccoon learning the bagpipes, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we fixed awful garage doors. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
T-Bone's an expert at making mornings better. He brought back the bagel sandwiches at McDonald's. He feeds birds out of his mouth. And he hosts a radio show guaranteed to make you smile. Yay, T-Bone. Yay. T-Bone and Tybus.
Weekday mornings at 6.
The Fan.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
This is Pause Before You Play, and it's time for more game day picks from local sports fans. You're on the air. Who you got?
Actually, I'm not betting, just chilling and watching the game.
I know that move. A pause. Sounds like you've got a winning strategy.
Exactly. After I set limits and recognized the risk, I knew it was time to stop.
Now that is responsible betting, folks. Sports are fast. Betting shouldn't be. Make a plan at pausebeforeyouplay.org. That's pausebeforeyouplay.org.
Check off the wish list with instant savings and free battery offers on select steel tools. Shop online or in store.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Clearing skies this afternoon, but temperatures stay pretty stable in the upper 20s to near 30. Wind chill values about 5 to 10 degrees colder than that. As we head through tonight, temperatures plummet under mostly clear skies. Will drop to around 10 in the city. Single digits possible outside the city. 10 TV weather impact alert day in place for the cold air that comes in. We'll see more sunshine Friday. Temperatures in the low 30s. That's your latest 10 weather impact forecast. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens on 97.1 The Fan.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3 p.m. The Fan.
There's a greater than 0% chance Common Man gets fired before this show is over. You're listening to Man and Timmy.
Happy Thursday. It's Too Hot Thursday. We'll get to that in a second. Timmy, I saw this today. According to a report, and this is not like, some no-name reporter nobody's ever heard of. I think it's Stuart Mandel who reported this. Vanderbilt toyed with the idea of playing a 13th game this weekend to showcase themselves for the CFP. Point. They're, of course, not in the SEC championship game, so they would just find a team to play, I guess, and stage a game as sort of an audition. What the hell are we doing, Timmy?
What is going on?
What are we doing?
So if they explored the possibility, I mean, I'd love to know what kind of teams they reached out to.
Fran Brown. They called Syracuse. I'm guessing not, but Fran's always up for anything. But I love how, because no one of substance would have played them.
The thing that you would do, right? Like if you were really trying to, this is ridiculous. This is why we need some sort of commissioner or some greater system here that can control some of these things, so you can't go out and do something like that. Because in essence, right, you can start playing college football a couple weeks earlier. Is there anything restricting you from playing more games? Because there's got to be a team or two that plays week 0 and winds up with 13 games on their schedule. I mean, Notre Dame, they choose not to be in a conference. They play their 12.
Don't just get an extra bye?
Yeah, you could set it up however you want.
But I'm just saying, I don't think you play 13. I think you get an extra bye.
We'll have to look into that. If there's a cap as to how many games you can play in the regular season.
They didn't wind up doing it.
What you would do is play Utah, right? You would take the other team that is right there in the rankings.
Why would you risk losing that game?
You take the risk that, and if you lose it, you're out.
Well, there's no risk though, because they're not going to be in.
You're not
going
to be in anyway. So I guess the way that they're thinking,
create a better resume, maybe by beating, like you said, a Utah or Texas or Miami,
USC. They really think with their pea brain they're going to go out and have a glorified exhibition when everybody else is playing conference championship games. And the committee's going to be so wowed with that. They're going to say, we were wrong about you, Vanderbilt. You're in.
Right?
Clark Lee, you got balls, baby.
It's dumb when you really think about it in the end.
It's really dumb.
It's pretty stupid.
And I'm amazed.
This is the
people
sport.
with jobs and careers sit around and discuss this.
Clark Lee, everybody at Vanderbilt. This is the nature of the game, okay? Look how many other programs in your conference are up there right now. You've got Georgia, you've got Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, and Alabama. Isn't it enough? Like, you couldn't be one. There's that many.
We should have a playoff with just the SEC. You do. It's called the regular season. There's your playoff.
Play more games if you want. Play instead of trying to go with this cowardice that Sark is now speaking of at Texas. Maybe
don't blow the wad on Sark, because I got to talk about him coming up later.
You just lean into it. Maybe you play more conference games, and then you're able to outlast or sneak your way in. I know, like the playoff is going to expand. So if this was next year, if it goes to the 16-team field, Vanderbilt's going to be in there.
I'm so tired
of
it.
Though.
Win more games. Stop whining. Shut up.
You lost 2 games, okay? You had a nice season. I get it. Your losses were to Alabama and Texas on the road.
Why does Alabama get a pass when they lose 2 games and we don't? Because you don't. Because you're Vanderbilt. All right? Change your reputation by going out there and winning every single year.
You lost to Alabama. All right.
I'm just so tired of hearing, why does Vontaze Perfect get these personal fouls when so-and-so did the same thing and he didn't get? Because he has a reputation. That's why. Now, you can say that shouldn't matter, but it does. We have human beings selecting these things.
You see,
if an ugly person and a hot person with the same qualifications walk in for a job interview, who the hell's getting the job? It's not Hoogles McGee. It's the hot person.
It's just the way that the world works.
That's the way it is. We can kick and scream and fight as much as you want. If there's a tie between Alabama and Vanderbilt, Alabama wins every time.
And there's not a tie because
I know
Bama
that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's the thing. When Vanderbilt tried to put out, we hit on this, I believe, on the show the other day, how they put out basically that PowerPoint presentation, just going through bullet point after bullet point after bullet point. Don't you just get embarrassed at some point? Do you really think that they're going to be persuaded? They're not going to be reading your propaganda to influence how this field goes. Again, there are tons of SEC programs that are in the mix and are going to be in the field. You're going to have 4 or 5 teams in this thing anyway. Sorry that you weren't one of them. It was a good run. It was a good run.
It's a good run.
You're 10-2.
Just like
Build
Indiana. Piggyback off of that.
Build on it.
Right?
Yeah, we talked about it. You didn't do much after you got the Alabama win last year. What did they wind up? They lost, I think, the last 4 games of their season in 2024. So now that you're 10-2, build on that. They were 7-6. They got to the Birmingham Bowl and beat Georgia Tech.
Bowl.
You're going to get better than the Birmingham Bowl.
I had a week there one night.
Oh, Alabama.
Too hot. Sponsored by the cancer experts at Ohio Health. Visit ohiohealth.com/keep-making-plans to learn more.
Too Hot Thursday. Teddy, the fine producer of the program, he scours the internet for audio, and then he plays it for us. We've never heard it before. Then we respond to it, hopefully in a clever and witty manner. Hello, Ted.
Hello, gentlemen.
Are you ready?
I am.
Hi, Teddy.
Hey, how you doing, Mike?
Good.
All right. Anyway, this one's from T-Bone and Tyvis, and they were all excited, obviously, as we all were.
You ever going to start with something other than T-Bone and Tyvis?
No.
I believe it's 100%.
Probably
Man,
so.
I'm going through the day parts.
I am.
They're the first show of the day.
Right.
Starting in the morning.
That's right.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead, Teddy.
How's your Diet Coke?
It's good.
You couldn't wait till 3:30?
Extra. No, it's extra bubbly.
You just had to start sucking back on your pop.
Ooh, I suck them down like Coca-Cola.
Like Coca-Cola. All right, Teddy.
All right. As I was saying, they were talking about, all the excitement over the Buckeyes win over Michigan, and T-Bone was talking about, this is when you get excited about the Buckeyes. Yeah, we've been critical of them in the past, but now, they're doing well. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're winning these games, and they mentioned how they went up to Ann Arbor, had a great win up there in the snow. It was all fantastic, and this is how that went down. Here we go.
All they've done this year is smoke everyone they've played. Undefeated season. They go up to Michigan in the snow, the brutal elements, and they went out there in the snow.
Oh,
beautiful.
Would have been nice in the dome.
Yes, when communist Titus takes over, then there will be domes and no snow. No, Brutus wouldn't have his moment.
Just imagine how this Saturday's going to be. Look how fast they're going to be moving out there.
God,
look how great of a performance
it'll look like every NFL game.
It's going to be.
Every NFL game's going in the
Everybody's
domes.
going to go. It's going to be like 20 degrees outside, that won't even matter.
Let's make college football less like college football.
People are going to go and enjoy the game.
Tyvis, even after you got to watch,
he's out of his mind. He's out of his mind.
You've played in this game. You have won up there in late November. It really seemed fine for you. You had one of your all-time plays with the interception on the 2-point conversion try. Watching football in the North, college football in the North this past weekend was one of the best things, especially after you got that win in the early game and then got to watch those other games in the 3:30
Two
window
of the best
and
games
the
that you've
nighttime
had
windows.
in recent memory. This game against Michigan with the snow was fantastic. Loved it. Obviously loved the outcome, but loved the visual. Think of the highlight reels from now until the end of time.
Think of the photos that you're going to get from this game.
And then you have the Tennessee game from last year. Now, it wasn't snow, but it was bitter cold.
So cold.
And they came out like they wanted to prove something. And the Buckeyes go out there and they're cracking helmets. You don't get that atmosphere in a dome. And by the way, it didn't seem like there were a lot of empty seats there. I always hear about how the fans won't show up if the weather's bad. Where? Somewhere where your team sucks, I presume.
Don't you remember the game we talked about here in the build-up, the 1950 game? Nobody could move an inch in this city, and over 50,000 fans got themselves down to Ohio Stadium for that game against Michigan.
I love it.
They couldn't even run
I say
plays
rip all the domes
in that
off.
game.
No domes. Domes are illegal. Artificial turf illegal. Domes illegal. It's grass and cold. We play on a tundra.
We couldn't be more in agreement on this.
Tyvis.
Football needs to be played outdoors in the elements. So for most of the season, it's not even a problem. Most of the season is warm
Actually,
weather
there's two
months.
things. There's two things with Tyvis. The fact that he won't drink anything brown, that's weird.
Brown liquids.
Like Sprite's okay, but you have a Coke. You're killing yourself with the Coke. And everything has to be a dome. You're out of your damn mind.
I say kill me then.
Around the Big Ten. I'm going to drink some dark liquids
drink a
right
Coke
now.
to that,
I don't know what to tell you, Tyvis. I like it dark.
Take that.
It's bubbly. It's refreshing. Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg. He likes it dark, too. That's coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Stop-and-go traffic is causing a 5-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. And watch for some debris that's in the right lane on westbound 270 on the north outer belt at Westerville, causing traffic to slow down. This report is sponsored by Lowe's. New at Lowe's, Pro Block Quick Dry Primer, expertly manufactured by Sherwin-Williams. Engineered for pros to dry fast, block stains, and go on smooth for virtually flawless results. Available now in oil and water-based. Grab yours today at Lowe's. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Enjoy rates lower than the national average, plus special rates on balance transfers with a Visa Platinum or Visa with Rewards credit card from BMI Federal Credit Union. Apply today at bmifcu.org/visa.
All the folks at Buckeye, night or day. My furnace is still heating, but something's not quite right. Seems it's working awfully hard, but I'm so cold at night.
Let us have a look. We'll figure out what's wrong. We'll recommend the best plan to get it running strong.
Get a free diagnostic furnace check with repair.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Hey, Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years, and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Common Man and Timmy present Around the Big Ten with ESPN's Adam Rittenberg.
Sponsored by the Roofing Guys. For all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs, contact the Roofing Guys at theroofingguys.com.
Adam Rittenberg covers all things college football for ESPN. He joins us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. Hello, Adam.
Hello, how we doing?
Oh, fantastic. We're getting ready for a Big Ten championship game. Before we talk about that, the news yesterday, Brian Hartline is going to be leaving here to go be the head coach at South Florida. Give me your thoughts on that. It wasn't totally unexpected. Maybe the timing was a little strange, but then again, that's the college football schedule.
It is, and if he was going to take a job, it was going to be around this time. And this is a pretty good opportunity for Brian. I mean, you kind of wondered what would be his first head coaching job. Would it be something like a Cincinnati or localized to Kentucky even, or would it be going a little bit more outside of maybe his comfort zone, but to a really promising opportunity like South Florida, which is building a stadium. They're really investing in their program. Their new CEO, it's not even an athletic director, is very much business and financial focused. And so and the last couple of Alex Golish obviously parlayed this job into the Auburn job. So it's certainly an interesting next stop for him. He's never coached outside of Ohio State, hasn't spent much time outside of the state other than his professional career, which did take him to Florida. So I'm excited to see what he can do. I mean, there's a lot of players in that area. We know how strong of a recruiter Brian is and what type of staff he puts together. But, they're a team that should be competing every year for the championship in the American. And in many years, like this year, that will equal a college football playoff spot. So excited to see how he does as a head coach.
Well, Adam, there's still so much to talk about when we mentioned the coaching carousel. We're sitting here on National Cookie Day, and we had one of the big shots at Crumble Cookies possibly dip into his wallet to get some more money for BYU's coach. What is Penn State doing right now? Are they just straight up back to square one on the drawing board? Terry Smith, their interim coach? Do we go to Matt Campbell now? He always seemed to be the guy at Iowa State. What is Penn State going to do from here on out?
Right. Well, I think those are probably the two options at this stage. And, Matt Campbell's a guy, I mean, not to toot my horn, but I had him on my initial list for Penn State. He was number 3 behind Matt Rule and Kurt Cignetti. And, for whatever reason, it's taken them a really long time to come back around to the possibility of hiring him. I do believe in talking to sources that that's happening. Wouldn't be surprised if they reach an agreement here, but we'll see. I mean, thought that Kalani Sitake was going to be the guy. That didn't happen. There's been other candidates along the way that we thought were promising. I think this has been a bit of a market misread by Penn State in terms of how many people were lining up for that job, especially after you fired a successful head coach who had been in the college football playoff semifinal in this same calendar year. I think that turned off some candidates, especially those who had some really good jobs. But if you end up with Matt Campbell, I think, you have a chance. I think he's a heck of a coach. He's beaten Iowa the last couple of years. He has had a couple of 10-win seasons at Iowa State, a program that doesn't have anywhere near the resources and reach that Penn State has. He's familiar with the region, having grown up in Ohio, Northeast Ohio. He started college at Pitt. So I think, all in all, it could be a salvageable hire. It just took a very long time if it indeed goes there. And Terry Smith has his own positives too, especially the support on the team and the local community there.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg. So you told us probably a month back or so that you didn't know if Jonathan Smith was going to make it out for year 3 at Michigan State. Well, he doesn't. He's fired. Pat Fitzgerald comes in. Talk about that hire. And are you surprised that Pat Fitzgerald, I guess, jumped back into a Power 4 job so quickly?
Well, Pat's very well regarded. I think anyone who meets Pat, interviews Pat, really likes him. I talked with a search firm executive today who was part of a different search that talked to Pat and asked him how he did, and he's like, he's awesome. I think he's just a very likable guy in that room. And the Big Ten was always the most natural landing spot for him because he's a Midwest guy, obviously knows the league, had success in the league at Northwestern, made the conference championship game a couple of times in recent memory. I think there are some major questions about the hire, though. If you really study what happened at the end of his time at Northwestern, I mean, they were horrible. 4-20 his last couple of years, other than the COVID year, not really competitive at all, which was a hallmark of his teams. Didn't do a whole lot in the portal. He had some really questionable staffing hires. So I think there was some concern from some other schools, but Michigan State was able to say, you know what, we believe this guy is going to be better this time around, especially having a few years removed from the game, and we're excited to give him the opportunity. There won't be a lack of familiarity, maybe like there was with Jonathan Smith, what Michigan State is, what the Michigan State-Michigan rivalry is, what it takes to win in the Big Ten. Pat knows all of that, and he knows a lot of coaches, and so I think his staff hires will be critical here in terms of getting this rolling.
And we will get that dramatic matchup. I don't think we have a date, but Michigan State is supposed to host Northwestern in 2026, so we're going to see that. Let's talk about the Big Ten championship game. You're going to be there. Indy is going to be dressed up. You're going to have the Buckeye fans. You're going to have the Hoosier fans trying to pseudo-defend their home turf close to Bloomington. What do you think the biggest challenge is going to be for Ohio State playing a much faster Indiana team and an offense that can put up some points?
Right. Well, I think it's going to be stopping the run. For all the improvements that they've made on offense with Fernando Mendoza, who's obviously a Heisman Trophy candidate, like Julian's saying, their running numbers have gone up substantially from last year when their offensive line wasn't up to snuff against Ohio State, against Notre Dame. They've made some improvements in that group, and they're averaging well over 200 yards rushing per game, and that number has gone up here lately. So I think that's the key for Ohio State, being so good in the front seven. Don't let Indiana move the ball and get ahead of the chains, put them in some obvious passing situations, and then try to pressure Fernando Mendoza. But there's no question this is a better Indiana team than the one that came into Columbus last year. But to your point, and we've talked about this over the years a lot on this show, the Big Ten championship game favors the faster, more talented team, and that almost always will be the Ohio State Buckeyes. So that those elements should certainly help Ohio State's chances of winning this, but I would not expect it to be a walkover, really like it was for the second half of last year's game.
Adam, we've seen a lot of really talented defenses come through Columbus, but the thing that's just amazed me about this year's Buckeye defense is that they really haven't had one or two games where you look back and say, well, that was uncharacteristic, gave up a lot of yards there. Even last week, they gave up 100 rushing yards to Michigan with like 8 minutes left to go in the first half. And you're thinking, wow, this is unlike them. And then they end the game with 100 rushing yards given up. They just stopped themselves and stopped Michigan. Are you surprised at really how consistently dominant this Buckeye defense has been all season?
Yeah, I am, just in the sense of they lost a lot of really good players and they were bringing in a new coordinator. But I think back to something that Sonny Styles told me when I was out there in June about his first meeting with Matt Patricia and how he kind of went in thinking, oh, here's this NFL guy who's going to tell me what to do. Matt Patricia was very open to, hey, I want to do what you do best and use you in the way that you want to be used. And I think that connection to the players and understanding how to use them while implementing a scheme that's clearly helped, a kind of higher level scheme perhaps than even what Jim Knowles was doing. Even though they have new players, it's really clicked. And you just wonder, guys, like going back, after seeing this year's defense and last year's defense, how many of the guys that are in prominent roles this year would you, if you could, go back and maybe let them start last year? I mean, all due respect to some of those guys who have been in those spots for years and years, but man, how is Arvell Reese not more prominent? Caden McDonald, Caden Curry. I mean, these guys might have been even better last year if given those opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, we've had guys here. So I know Tyvis Powell and Joshua Perry as well. They had Joshua on their show, and knowing their personalities, to hear Tyvis and Joshua both say they would have no business starting on this defense, that said something to me.
They're not the most humble guys in the world.
That's kind of where I'm going with that. Yes, Mike. So pretty incredible for them to say that about this defense. I think it had to be Illinois this year, right? Far and away had the most yards on this team.
What's far and away mean?
I don't think they touched 300. It was
250?
I think they outgained Ohio State in that game, which was surprising, which tells you the playmaking that was had in that game. But it wasn't quite 300 yards for Illinois. So no one's, like Mike said, has even popped off on this defense once.
Buckeyes win, Adam?
Yeah, I think they will. I will say this, though. Ohio State has kind of missed some of the better quarterbacks in the conference this year. They've done well against a guy like Damon Williams and okay against Luke Altmaier, but they haven't seen a guy like Mendoza. They haven't seen Jade Mayava. So I think this is going to be a really nice test, win or lose, for Ohio State entering the playoff when they're going to just see higher level quarterback and receiver play all the way through. So I do believe Ohio State wins, but I think that this will be a nice test for this defense that maybe they haven't had fully to this point in the schedule.
Enjoy it this weekend, my friend. We'll talk to you next week.
Okay, guys, thanks.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Things are going from bad to worse for Penn State. Details next.
Yikes.
Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is moving slow on eastbound 70 on the east side between Livingston Avenue and US 33. And be aware of another delay due to a crash that's on Stelzer Road at International Gateway. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Trust R&R Foundation Specialist for expert waterproofing and foundation solutions. Family owned, honest, and thorough. No hidden fees, just proven results. Stop leaks and moisture before they spread. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com to schedule your free assessment today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Green & Sons. Family owned and operated for over 45 years. Green & Sons will help you find your next Kubota tractor. Located in Mount Sterling and north of Marysville. And online at greenandsons.com.
Ring in 2026 in a big way at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Don't miss our $65,000 New Year, New Wheels giveaway. You could drive off in a 2026 Chevy Traverse or take home $35,000 cash. Earn entries playing your favorite slot and table games all month long. The fun doesn't stop there. Catch live entertainment, hit the dance floor, indulge in fine dining, and count down to a balloon drop at midnight. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Bet365 is paying out before the final whistle.
Check out Bet365's unrivaled early payout offer. When you bet on the team to win and they take a 17-point lead, you get paid no matter the final score. Forget the final whistle and start counting that cash. Hold up. You get early payout on parlays, too.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply.
My advisor at Plant Moran Wealth Management knows my definition of wealthy. Restoring classic cars. You tinker under the hood, put the keys in the ignition, and then the moment of truth. There's nothing like it.
You have your own personal definition of wealthy. Plant Moran Wealth Management knows it takes a personal approach to get you there. Experience the difference with Plant Moran Wealth Management. Book a consultation today.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Columbus. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Your new Columbus home for the Jim Rome Show is the Fan 2.
Catch the live experience weekdays from 3 to 6.
Just one requirement. Have a take and don't suck. The Fan 2, Columbus's home of the Jim Rome Show.
When you're building a nursery school, elementary school, charter school, high school, vocational school, or jiu-jitsu school, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. With the largest rental fleet and most rental locations in Columbus, you can count on us to get you the right equipment at the right price right now. No matter what you got going in or going up. All powered by people. For equipment know-how, support, transport, and training. No wonder the Columbus builders who are building Columbus lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. Learn more at sunbeltrentals.com.
Do you hate holiday pictures because of your teeth? What if a brand new smile was possible?
No matter what the current state of your mouth.
Welcome to Runyon Dental Group, home of the Implant and Smile Center, where gorgeous, healthy smiles become a reality.
At Runyon, we've built a team of some of the most highly trained arch and implant doctors in the entire nation. This isn't an ordinary dental practice.
We believe that everyone can have a great smile.
Including you, especially you. Your new smile is waiting at Runyon Dental Group.
Ride off, then write off when you take advantage of the year-end tax break offers at Bobcat Enterprises. Right now, Bobcat has 0% financing for 60 months on compact tractors. Use tax code deductions to maximize your reinvestment power and gain a competitive edge for 2026. Plus, you can lease, finance, or directly purchase equipment and still apply for the tax deduction. Stop by Bobcat Enterprises in Hilliard, Reynoldsburg, or Zanesville, or see our full line of products at bobcatent.com today. Offer expires 12/31/25.
Central Ohio's largest selection of lush, live, and cut Christmas trees.
Oakland Nursery.
New holiday accents, personable gifts, seasonal treasures, and delectable foods at our 2 specialty stores.
Oakland Nursery.
Live greenery, wreaths, pine roping, and poinsettias at all 4 garden centers.
Oakland Nursery.
25% weekly savings on select holiday items.
Oakland Nursery.
35 acres of crisp outdoor shopping and a Christmas tradition since 1940.
Oakland Nursery.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Accurate Heating and Cooling and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Please take note of this warning. This show will mess you up. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Look, we're coming up on the end of the year. Christmas is coming. Holidays are here. It can be a stressful time. And if you have a big home project looming, especially the roof, that could be a lot on your mind. Don't put it off, though. I want you to call my friends at Victor's Home Solutions. They will put your mind at ease. Get your roof inspected, check it off the list, and worry about what you want to worry about, what kind of presents you're going to be buying. Start off by calling 866-VICTORS. You get your super free and super good 21-point roof inspection. You can go online at victors.com. That's another easy way to do it. They'll get out there. They'll get all up in that attic, make sure that ventilation is tip-top. Maybe you don't need a full-on replacement. Maybe they can set you up with a bunch of repairs. If you are going to go that replacement option, they will offer you an industry-best 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install, workmanship, materials. If anything goes wrong in half a century, that thing is 100% covered. So check them out at victors.com. Oh, Mikey, we got some pizza in the studio.
Fishy bought us some pizza.
Yes, we did.
We got some ratings today. Ratings were very good. So Fishy bought us some pizza. And nothing takes the vultures out from their little crevices here at the radio station than when there's free pizza. I mean, people I haven't seen in months are out there right now eating some pizza. We got some JTs. And look.
Dear God.
I know some of you are opposed to just a straight cheese pizza. You think it's kid food.
They don't know pizza, but if you're opposed to plain cheese.
I'm with you. I eat pizza all the time. I consider myself sort of a pizza expert of different styles and culinary experiences throughout the globe. But when you get a cheese pizza as good as what we just had from JT's, what they put on there? Some sort of butter with parm on the top?
Let me say something. So
Timmy's got a full-on erection. Full on.
So, maybe my favorite style of pizza in the world.
Jersey boardwalk pie, boardwalk slice, New York style, whatever you want to call it there. And a plain cheese.
plain cheese is the way you get that. You get the sauce swirl. There's a famous joint
Simple
on the
is
boardwalk in Wildwood,
better.
New Jersey called Max Pizza. I highly recommend that if you're ever taking the family out there. This piece of cheese, this cheese pizza that Fishy just brought in from JT's, that's the best piece of cheese pizza I've ever had in my life. And I had an interior slice. I usually like the edges with the crust to get a little bit of the crispiness. I don't know what that exact order was.
Don't knock the interior. We used to call that the filet.
I'm not knocking it. I just said it's the best slice I've ever had. This cheese, it's a
Phenomenal.
it's a 9.8.
If it's the best you ever had, then what's a 10?
It might still be out there. You never
If
know.
Sydney Sweeney just serves it to you? Naked?
That could do it. That could be the ticket.
Teddy, did you hear him yelling over here?
Oh, my God.
He was yelling about how much he loved the pizza.
Yes, he loves it so much. I can hear it, absolutely.
Woo-wee.
You want to have a moment over there?
Yeah,
I'll talk about Penn State.
Talk a thing.
You have a moment. So Penn State, we talked about them with Adam Rittenberg. They have totally botched, regardless of how this turns out or what they say, to try and save face. Well, you want to room with this thing, man? This is what they give you at Tri-State Men's Health to make it go.
Go on.
All right. Well, I can't go on. You're making noises. You're making sex noises and chewing noises.
Try to focus, okay?
All right. So Penn State has botched this entire head coaching search. Regardless, stop it. Regardless of what they tell you. Yesterday's signing day. Now, we had some question marks here, right? What is Chris Henry Jr. going to do? Who the hell knows? We'd like to get a couple more guys signed on that dotted line. We had a couple guys flip out at the last minute, just like every other school had flippers as well. However, Penn State, in the midst of their we can't find a coach, we don't know who to hire, they had two people in the recruiting class sign on the dotted line. They currently have the 150th ranked recruiting class for 2026. Complete. You're smoking a cigarette over there. You're so satisfied. Look on your face.
I'm just hearing blah,
the
blah,
look
blah.
on your
Penn
face.
State
Do you need a squeegee over there?
Oh, God.
The look on your face.
Woo. I need a smoke. So Penn State can't sign anybody.
You have nothing to say. Okay, look.
Penn State.
There are coach
It's
transitions.
embarrassing.
There are programs in disarray. Ohio State, you could have a bomb dropped on the Woody Hayes facility. They would get more than 2 recruits to sign on the dotted line. Penn State can't do better than that.
It is bad enough what's been going on with their coaching search than to double down with their recruiting class being completely ransacked. 2 signees, and you look down there, and you're seeing MAC schools that are above them in the recruiting rankings. It's absolutely nuts, and you better believe that this is something that coaches are going to be looking at. Now, we talked to Adam Rittenberg. If it's somebody like Matt Campbell, I feel like we have been talking about it. It's not that we feel like we've talked about it. It's been a decade of,
Matt
Campbell.
Ooh,
Matt Campbell's going to be the guy.
You know who could be good? Matt Campbell.
Matt sounds pretty
He flies
good.
under the radar at Iowa State. It's Matt Campbell.
Yes, it might be time for Matt Campbell to take that job and then see how he can recruit there. But that is an unmitigated disaster. You know what's a lot better than Penn State's recruiting rankings? It's pizza.
Yeah, I'm aware of it. Teddy, did you try the cheese slice?
Better.
I did. I grabbed a slice of that cheese because it looked a little different.
A little different.
Had like the Parmesan on top of it. So I'll try it. It's fantastic.
Right?
Yeah, it's the first time I've had it.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
I mean, I had it too.
We need to take a station break.
We're just all saluting in here.
I'm falutin'.
Take a station break.
If you call me Chris to my face one more time. Oh, boy.
I gotta say it as a good piece of pizza.
I mean, when you look at the way that leopard spotting is there and
thank you,
the way
Collinsworth.
that cheese just kind of falls off the side.
College football coaches have lost the message. I'm going to tell you why. I got a perfect example for you. A quote from a dummy. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
There's a 5-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking the left lane on eastbound 70 on that east side before US 33. Expected to move slow from Livingston Avenue. And there's a couple-minute delay on southbound 315 between 670 and Town Street. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Protect your home with R&R Foundation Specialist. Family-owned, honest, and pressure-free. Get expert waterproofing, fair quotes, and smart advice that puts your home first. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com, your trusted local pros in foundation and waterproofing. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local, drink High Bank. Get ready to play, win, and celebrate at El Dorado Sayada Downs, your ultimate Caesars Rewards destination. Earn rewards every time you play or dine with the most exciting loyalty program around. Take your pick from 1,700 hot new games, award-winning brews, and Guy Fieri's out-of-bounds 68-layer lasagna. And big news, Sayada Downs will host the prestigious Breeders' Crown in 2026, featuring 12 championship races. Feel the energy at El Dorado Sayada Downs, where Caesars Rewards never stop. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem, call 1-800-589-9966. Visit Caesars.com/Sayada Downs for details.
You're listening to the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report, featuring the latest player injury updates from a fellowship-trained Mount Carmel sports medicine specialist physician, so you know who's in and who's out for this week's games.
Our doctor, as always, is Dr. Brian Galoni. Doc, let's talk injuries. Texan safety Jalen Reed, he's got what they initially called a broken forearm, but I guess when they got in there and started feeling around, they figured out that it's damage to a plate from a previous injury he had in college. Sometimes they put screws and plates in these broken bones. Apparently that's what happened, and that's what got damaged. Kind of a weird injury.
Yeah, the concern was he re-broke an arm that he had broken earlier in his career. It was a pretty bad break if they had to repair it with plates and screws. Now I'm wondering, maybe he didn't quite break it this time. I don't know. We don't know a lot of details, but he damaged that plate. Sometimes once these bones have healed, they can take those plates and screws out. So I'm wondering, does he even need that? Are they going to go in and remove that now? Is that going to cause him problems?
Is that something, let's say you have an injury from high school or whatever, where you get a plate or a screw put in? Sometimes those are permanent, but are there cases where they go in and say, yeah, let's take that out of there because now you don't need it?
Typically, if it's bothering you. So sometimes, and especially if you're doing some growing, they can start to bother you over time, cause some pain. So, yeah, they'll go ahead and take those out. Sauce Gardner, I saw for the Colts, he suffered a calf strain, so it looks like he's going to be on the shelf for a few weeks minimum there. Calf strain's tricky. It seems like that's coming up a lot in football. Also, I know in basketball where guys get a calf strain, they come back too quickly, and then their Achilles goes. I'm sure that's something they have to watch for, right? That's all part of one unit. So your Achilles tendon is what connects your calf to your heel bone, and that lets you push off with your foot. With Sauce, initially they were concerned maybe Achilles tear. They did an MRI, and he said, no, the Achilles fine. He's just got a low calf strain. But you're exactly right. If they don't get this thing healed up right, you got to worry about an Achilles tear down the road. Great info as always, Doc. We appreciate it. We'll talk again next week. Absolutely.
That was the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report with T-Bone. Mount Carmel, because of you.
You have a chance to win a beautiful new custom home or cash prize this holiday season with a Home for the Holidays raffle. And help make wishes come true for Make-A-Wish Kids. One lucky winner will be announced on December 24th, so get your $100 ticket now. Just visit ahomefortheholidayscolumbus.org to buy your tickets. That's ahomefortheholidayscolumbus.org. Terms and conditions apply.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
Holiday gifting is always a good deal better at Meijer. Get 20% off select Lego, Barbie and Disney princess dolls, and board and card games like Uno, Jenga, and Monopoly. Plus, spend $100 or more in-store December 3rd through the 9th, and you'll receive a $10 coupon at checkout. Redeem on gifts, groceries, holiday decor. It's up to you. Saving money on great gifts and walking away with a $10 coupon? That's the gift-giving good life at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
Truck drivers, wherever you want to take your driving career in 2026, Schneider has an opportunity for you. Our huge selection of driving jobs means you can get the home time that suits your schedule. Choose from daily, weekly, monthly, or sometime in between. Plus, Schneider drivers can choose from dedicated, intermodal, dry van, and tanker options. Don't wait to upgrade your career before the new year. Search jobs and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. Ohio State quarterback Julian Sand was named Big Ten Freshman of the Year, while Jeremiah Smith repeated as Receiver of the Year. Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza won Offensive Player and Quarterback of the Year, but with a winning quarterback in Saturday's Big Ten title game potentially hoisting the Heisman Trophy, Sands only focused on leading the Buckeyes to victory.
No, not really focused on outside noise. We have a job to do, and we have a goal to go win the Big Ten, so we're going to focus on that as a team.
Gear up for the game with 11 hours of pregame coverage Saturday on The Fan. In recruiting, four-star receiver Jerquaden Guilford signed with Ohio State. He's the 26th commit to sign with the Buckeyes. Top wideout Chris Henry Jr., the lone commit unsigned. NHL Blue Jackets host the Red Wings at 7:30. Forward Kirill Marchenko will return to the lineup after missing 4 games due to a lower body injury. Coverage on The Fan starts at 7. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Common man uses his droopy sack for a bath mat.
Santa's not the only one with a big red sack full of goodies.
You're listening to Man and Timmy.
It's Too Hot Thursday. More audio coming up from Teddy.
Also want to mention that if you're watching on YouTube, you can see us wearing a couple of our newest T-shirts that have hit the Fan Store. All you got to do is go to 971thefan.com/fan store, and you could buy these. They could be, I said stocking stuffers last week. You can wrap them up. You put them in a gift bag, whatever.
Just say it's
put
pretty,
them out there.
Pretty good stocking stuffer.
It would be
usually
a nice
I put some
stocking
like
stuffer.
Hershey's Kisses in the stocking, not $28 T-shirts.
Yes, I say a nice little T-shirt. It's a perfectly sane thing.
That's stupid.
To wrap around the top of the stocking.
Now you wrap it. You wrap it. You give it as a nice gift.
You put it in one of those like nice boxes.
Stocking stuffers, like I barely gave this any thought.
Oh,
here you go.
That's not necessarily true. You could put
Tinker
some damn
toys.
nice stuff. You know what I miss in the stocking? But anyway, the T-shirts are here. I'm wearing the one that says "Good Clean Boy." This is a favorite. And then the shit. That's a good shirt too. So Mike's wearing that one. Say hello to us in the YouTube chat. I miss
size up on them too.
Yeah, I'm wearing the XL. I'm usually a men's large. So.
If you like sort of a looser, nice fitting T-shirt, just go next size up.
Stockings. Did you get these when you were a kid? And they've been gone for decades. McDonald's cash.
Oh yeah.
And put like the paper cash. You'd get like a booklet, perforated edges. You'd get them in a nice McDonald's branded
envelope. We used to do that for Christmas. We would do it for fundraisers sometimes, where you would get involved with like Little League Baseball. You'd go sell McDonald's cash, like the booklets of them. I know they have gift cards now that serve the same function. And they're much better, and it's just one little single card. But there is something about
it's nostalgia.
A little kid tearing out a McDonald's dollar,
handing it
to the person.
Over,
as opposed to just here's the gift card. How much do I have left on it?
Yeah,
we need to bring back McDonald's.
You know how
cash.
much you have left because it's right there
with
in
the
your
physical
wallet.
paper.
Yeah, I would get $25.
You may be onto something, Timmy.
It's just the way to go, right? It can be a limited time.
We're always talking
thing.
about nostalgia. It can be just for the holidays.
Yeah, a Christmas thing.
All these brands, they figured out, hey, people like to remember when their life was simpler. Not necessarily when the world was different, but the world was different to you because you were in a different stage of life. And I think that would really get people going.
Yeah, it's not about going back permanently. It's about just taking a trip down memory lane and doing something fun. You know what else is has always been fun to do. You talk about nostalgia, you talk about McDonald's, you drink a Coke out of a glass bottle. That's why you see them all over commercials. I
was never a glass bottle guy.
But
I was always a can guy.
Why? I've always wondered that. I mean, and I know the reasons why. It's cost and all that. And aluminum, I do like drinking out of aluminum cans. You are always drinking out of the plastic bottles because that's what the Fan Cafe
we sell
has
up here.
I wish we actually stocked more aluminum cans.
If we had cans up there, I'd get a can.
And I know they have a 16-ounce can as well. They've got like a tall boy. I've seen those in convenience shops at the Meijer convenience shop. But what was I saying? Yeah, all the commercials that you see feature the glass bottle. The polar bears, they're chugging it out of the glass bottle. Santa Claus, he's sucking it back out of a glass bottle. It's a fun way to drink the Coke. And you can see them year-round at Sam's Club, but they're really not featured. Like Costco and Sam's Club has the Mexican Cokes in the glass bottle. Every now and then, I'll get the 32-pack just for a treat. And those puppies don't last long, but I almost wonder if McDonald's would have the glass bottles on hand for a limited time thing for the holidays, too.
Probably a liability issue. Don't give the customers glass.
Well, I mean, those same McDonald's, though, were serving breakfast on actual ceramic plates for a minute. And I thought that was a neat touch. Did you ever experience that?
That was fun.
It's good.
That's good.
Eat on a real plate?
That's good.
I mean, you go to a restaurant, you're going to have a glassware. I'm just saying.
Usually not at a fast food place, though.
Yeah, but we can be different.
All right.
We can be more.
You know who just drives me crazy? College football coaches that try and rewrite the rules of what they do for a living.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand we're in campaign season. Only 12 teams can make the playoffs. And we're going to see coaches say, yeah, look at what we did, and look at what they did, and we did it better, and all that crap.
I honestly think, though, after talking about Vanderbilt and where we're going to go here, it's kind of pathetic. It really is.
It is. And you know what else is pathetic?
We had a 4-team playoff.
These quotes that I'm going to give you right here.
We have 12 now, and you can't get in. So many in your conference do. It sounds a little pathetic.
This is from Texas head coach Steve Sarkisian. You remember him? We beat him week 1. And here he is talking about that game. He says, we lost 14-7. We lost the game. But they've beaten every other team they've played on their schedule by 3 scores. And so at that point, it's like, why do we even play that game? So the point is, why the hell am I going to play that game next year against them? I have the answer for you, Steve Sarkisian, because you're answering like a pundit would answer, like someone who hosts sports radio in Texas. Why the hell are we playing that game? But I can tell you why you play that game, to win it. That's what you're paid to do. You're paid to go and win games. Okay? I don't know what we're trying to prove here. Yes, if Texas went out and they scheduled the Citadel every single week, they would be undefeated. But guess what? They still wouldn't get in the playoffs. This notion that you don't have to play anyone. No, what you have to do is beat enough teams on your schedule. You didn't beat Ohio State. You didn't beat Georgia. Oh, and by the way, you're not going to make it because you lost to a 4-win Florida team. That's why.
Yeah, stop talking about your road loss at Ohio State.
14-7 in Ohio Stadium. It's because you lost to a 4-win Florida team. That's why.
And you got drilled at Georgia.
Why do we even play these games?
Maybe you play
to win them.
Maybe you play better against Georgia, and that changes the resume a little bit. But still, you lost to Florida.
Well, I can go to the playoffs without beating Michigan. Why are we even playing?
And you know what?
To win. That's why.
Here's the other thing too. Why do you think the smaller conference teams that have unbelievable records are always left out of this? Because we know that they can't
play no one.
Hold up in a bigger conference. Which is why I, for the record, have been against guaranteeing one of those teams
I'm with you,
to
buddy.
be in the field. If we have a committee and they all agree that they are worthy of being a top 12 team, but if they're barely cracking the top 25, why are we putting them in there? These are the conversations that should be had. It still sounds a little pathetic when you're sneaking into the end of the field and you're looking for excuses instead of just doing the job. You're a program like Texas. You should be safely in and not having to sweat this out. But North Texas and James Madison, they're both 11-1. They're barely cracking the polls right now. I think they just put them in as like a superficial thing because depending on the ACC situation, they might both be in the field. Or, Tulane or North Texas, one or the other. And then JMU could be the 11 and 12 seed if things shake a certain way come Saturday.
You put two of those teams in there.
I don't know.
What the hell are we doing,
What
Timmy?
are we doing? Why do we?
Come on now.
So for year one of the college football playoff, you had so many people, including me, looking at that format, wondering why you were going to give those buys the way that you were going to do it. And we had all the time in the world to sort through that. It was the first year. It was the first year we ever did this. We were focusing on when the expansion was coming. We had our arguments. We had our debates. People that were, pro staying at 4. People that were for expansion. I was always for expansion. I don't know why we had the format that way. And then once again, we have to change the format again after year 2 because they just can't get into a room and agree on what's best for this sport. It's really mind-boggling, but that's where we are.
You surprised, though?
No, it's not surprising.
Look at the way this college football calendar shapes out with portals,
we have signing
days and all this.
It's not shocking.
It is amazing to me that people with brains went into a room and said, yes, this makes sense. All right, Too Hot Fun.
Too hot.
Coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You're going to run into over an hour slowdown due to an accident. If you need to use eastbound 670 before 270, it's going to move slow from 3rd Street. We also have some slower traffic on northbound 71 on the south side from Green Lawn Avenue to 315. This report is sponsored by the Ohio Department of Transportation. What do we do to be safe and ready to go? Buckle up, phones down, take it slow. Let's work together to ensure everyone makes it home for the holidays. Brought to you by ODOT, the Ohio State Highway Patrol, and Ohio Traffic Safety Office. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Victor's Home Solutions. Schedule your free 21-point roof and window inspection today at victors.com.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
The water's standing in the tub. My toilets will not flush. The smell's getting bad in here. I need help in a rush.
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain. You don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free. Guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
With business banking, Tel Ohio Credit Union takes it personally. It's why they are the #1 SBA lender among Ohio credit unions. You are a member, not a number. That's the Tel Ohio difference. Visit telhio.org/business.
Certain restrictions apply. Tel Ohio is open to all in Central and Southwestern Ohio. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, it's Timmy Hall, and in a world of tenders, Wendy's decided to make something more juicy, crispy, and even more dippable. New chicken tenders are here. You heard that right. Some may call them tendies, and yeah, that's fun to say, but they're even more fun to eat. So we're giving bringing you the new chicken tendies with a brand new 3-piece combo with fries, a Diet Dr. Pepper, and a new sauce lineup. They're so good, you'll remember them forever. Gotta have tendies, gotta be Wendy's. At participating U.S. Wendy's, Dr. Pepper is a registered trademark of Dr. Pepper 7-Up, Inc.
At Giant Eagle, we believe in better. Because it's time to break out the holiday recipes. Because your get-togethers bring everyone together. Because it's always the right time to share an eggnog by the fire. Because you make the holidays feel like the holidays. At Giant Eagle, we're going for better. To bring the holiday magic home. Because it matters.
This is Ryan Krieger, and at Krieger Ford, we know life's busy. Let us handle your car care. Enjoy our convenient pickup and delivery service, or have our technicians come to you with our mobile service van. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Schedule your appointment today, only at KriegerFord.com.
To say that we're excited about the Buckeyes playing Indiana for the Big Ten Championship would be an understatement. So we're giving you 11 hours of pregame. 11!
Please go to 11.
It all begins Saturday morning at 9. Your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy houses as is, fast for cash. Call me today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you wanted and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, rental portfolios. I even buy my tenant won't pay me the rent houses. Call TurboTrack Realty today for an all-cash offer and speak with one of our friendly staff members at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Check off the wish list with instant savings and free battery offers on select steel tools. Shop online or in store.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Plenty of sunshine out there, but breezy and cold on this Thursday. Temperatures in the upper 20s. Overnight, we'll drop back down to around 10 degrees, single digits in the outlying areas with clear skies and light winds. Through the day on Friday, plenty of sunshine back up to around 30 degrees. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3 p.m. The Fan.
This show features two Nicoles. One gives you useful traffic information. The other one yells, "What up, bitches?"
Who's ready to party?
Here's Man and Timmy.
I talked about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. The holidays are meant to be joyful, but if you're a man, I'm a man, dealing with erectile dysfunction, the season of love and joy can be tough on you. If ED is putting a strain on your relationship, this is the time to do something about it. You know that, Timmy, most men, once they start having ED symptoms, they wait a year or more to seek out treatment.
Why is that?
Because there's the stigma, they're embarrassed, they think it's going to fix itself. All of those things are stupid.
Oh, poppycock.
There's no reason to suffer. You got to go to the place where they see people like you every single day. They don't even bat an eye. They will look at you and say, yes, we can help you, because they have treatments with success rates well over 90%, and some treatments can even have you last an hour or more. Dear God! Call them today, 800-900-9654, or visit tristatemenshealth.com.
You know what else can cure the ED?
Some of that pizza from JC's?
6 to midnight. Oh, my God. Wow.
It's Too Hot Thursday.
Too hot.
All right, Teddy, what do you got?
Well, since Timmy was talking about how much he hates T-Bone and Tyvus, we'll just skip on from that show for
No.
We'll just move forward. And let's go to Bishop and Friends then. I have a cut here from Bo, and he has this bet with his son. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this.
Is that the Cobra?
I don't know which one it is.
Bootsy?
Yeah.
Beansy? Bootsy? Hey.
NBC. Yeah. I don't know, whichever one, but yeah, here we go. Let's listen to Bo here.
My 13-year-old, this is like 2 months ago, we're sitting in the basement watching football, and he goes, "Hey, Dad, did you know that you can ski down Mount Everest?" And I said, "You cannot ski down Mount Everest, you idiot. Like, no one can ski down Mount Everest." And he's like, "Yeah, they can." I'm like, "Dude, I'll bet you $500 nobody skied down Mount Everest." And the kid goes, "Done." And then he pulled up his phone, and some Red Bull dude skied down Mount Everest. So then I owed him $500. So then he goes, like 3 days later, he goes, "Dad, the Panthers are making the playoffs." And at that time, they were like 2-something. And I go, "Dude, double or nothing. They're not sniffing the playoffs. I'll bet you double or nothing right now on that."
Oh, my gosh.
So right now, it's a Cool G on the line.
Cool G?
Oh, my God.
What the hell kind of bets are you making, first of all?
He's making $500 bets with his son.
Bo is thinking of this from the logical standpoint. You don't ski down the summit of Mount Everest, but I'm sure there are designated areas around the mountain that aren't at the tippy top where you can go and ski. They hella lift you there, and they drop you down there, and you're black diamond swooshing, whatever the hell you're doing. But from the summit of Mount Everest, people die.
I think the thing of it is, though, is our teenagers now, they've got all the information. They're seeing all these little clips.
I wouldn't be paying out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be paying that money.
I'd have to see the video of whatever this Red Bull athlete was and, what the run looked like, because there's a certain level that you go to where, you just can't even breathe.
Yes, there's no oxygen.
Are we at 10,000 feet?
No,
well, then
that's
the same thing as being at Snow Basin in Utah, where they've had the Winter Olympics. I've actually skied.
What do you got, a slalom?
Got a giant slalom.
Giant slalom.
Got a Super G, and you got the downhill.
Super G spot.
The biggest. Yeah, that's the spot.
That's a myth.
Moguls.
Got
Moguls?
That's right.
Yeah.
Johnny Mosley? Mogul?
I think so, yeah.
Johnny Mo.
Lindsey Vaughn.
Oh, just fierce downhill athlete. Michaela Schifrin.
Oh, Schifrin.
She's
good.
going
GOAT.
Is this possibly going to be her last run?
I believe so, yeah.
The Olympics coming up. I actually did ski the downhill run, the Grizzly Run at Snow Basin Resort.
Did you throw the football over those mountains
Olympics
too? Uncle Rico?
No, I'm dead serious, Clark.
All right, I believe you.
Did you guys see the uniforms or outfits that they have for the Winter Olympics?
I ain't seen it.
It just came out, I think it was today, and they outfitted them. I think it's
Ralph Lauren always does that stuff.
Yeah, and so the new ones are out, so you need to check that out.
I'm going to check it out.
You know what I was thinking of with the summit of Mount Everest? You guys ever seen Mr. Deeds?
Yes.
The Adam Sandler movie. Who's that frozen dude?
Sneaky.
Who's the frozen
with
dude?
The dead foot?
No. There's a frozen man on the top of Mount Everest. That's how the plot gets going. He's the mogul of the media company. He climbs Mount Everest.
Right. That's right.
He freezes and dies, but he's smiling.
Too hot.
Ear to ear.
Well, he got there.
And he's
dead, but
he's
he
in
got
the
there.
casket that way, and he pops up all frozen.
All right, Ted, what else you got?
All right, this one's going to drive you bonkers. So I'm just can't
more
wait.
Than the Tyvus?
Yeah,
where you can
yes.
play everything in a dome?
Yeah. Your head's going to explode listening to this. This is from Rothman and Ice and their producer Cole. They were chatting the other day about when to go for two, when not to go for two.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So prepare for this. Here we go.
It's better to know earlier whether or not your 2-point conversion is going to be converted.
If you're down 8, then you go for 2.
Dude, however you get from 15 to 0 doesn't matter. Whether you get 7 then 8 or 8 and then 7 does not change a thing. You get one 2-point conversion, you got to make it, and if you miss it,
we could probably have this conversation
it's
for an
better
hour.
to miss it earlier.
Here's what I know.
Only
it's better
if you're down 8.
It's better to miss a 2-point conversion earlier so you know how to manage the rest of the game to know whether or not you have to make up for that later.
Here's what you guys need to do.
That is correct. And there's no denying what I just said.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There's 100% denying what you said because I just denied it.
No, because you're thinking of spreads.
I'm not. There's no spread involved.
No, you're trying to just make a close game
a
a close game. It doesn't matter whether you get to 7 and then 8 or 8 and then 7. To turn 15 into 0, you need to do both.
You're completely discounting the time of the game of when this happened.
I know. It's better to know earlier if you're going to miss your 2-point conversion.
If you need 2 possessions?
Oh, my God.
We got to do housekeeping. Folks,
I don't know why I can't. I mean, I don't know how better I could explain it.
We could continue this during the break.
All right. I'm going to tell you something.
Tell it.
I understand what Cole is saying. I understand what Rothman is saying. I think Cole is a good, clean boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very good producer for that show. He is 100% wrong.
Yes.
And this is where all of the stat nerds get it wrong. It's better to know early. You're not factoring certain things in. Okay, let's say in that situation.
What does early mean?
Let's
There's
say
no
in that
time
situation,
left in the game.
You don't go for 2, and you kick the extra point, and you're driving down the field again. You are discounting all emotion, all momentum. This defense you're playing against now knows that their ass is up against the wall. You can't measure that. All right, if you score a touchdown, when you go for 2, that defense is almost mentally defeated because they've just given up 2 touchdowns. And they're thinking to themselves, oh, my God, I can't believe we're going to do this. I can't believe that we let these guys almost catch us. And you're telling me that 2-point conversion has the same emotion, the same momentum as it did 3 minutes ago on drive number 1? You're out of your damn mind.
Look, I don't understand this. I did like Anthony's response there where Cole goes like, it's 100%. You can't deny it.
Yes, you can.
And Anthony said, well, it's not 100% because I deny it. So the clock matters too.
Of course it does.
The clock is like one of the biggest components of this. Forget about just the points. It's points and clock. If there was 6 minutes or 7 minutes left in the game, I could understand Cole's theory and more of the statistician's theory here where no early.
Statisticians?
But there's statistician. Statistics. So
Studio?
If there's 3 minutes and change in the timeout situation is what it is, you have one chance. You have one more possession. That's it. Unless the other team is coached by a bunch of bozos and they have no execution at all, you, at the very most, are getting one more touch of the football. So when you get that touch of the football, I'm with you. You have to be down by 8 points if that was a possibility. You have to know that you are still in the contest.
Take that Commanders-Broncos game, for example. At the end of that, Commanders go down, score a touchdown. They could tie the game with an extra point and then try and play defense, right?
Oh, at the overtime?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Sure.
They could tie the game with an extra point and then try and play defense. And maybe you're saying to yourself, well, but all the sheets say, no, you go for 2. Yes, you do go for 2, but probably not for the reason that you think. You go for 2 because your defense is completely and totally wiped.
You go for 2 because you're a 3-8 team.
Well, that
and
too.
You're playing to win right here.
That doesn't factor in your record. That doesn't factor in the fact that your guys are sucking on oxygen masks.
Mm-hmm.
And you know if you put them out there for one more play, it's over. Because Denver is just going to run the ball right down the field, kick a field goal, you lose automatically. So, yes, in a situation like that, it does make sense to go for 2. But it's not the reason why you think.
I also like to not be with Greg Olson on something.
Oh, is he the go for 2 guy, too?
Feels good.
You know,
to not be with Greg Olson.
That does feel good.
We're team Tom Brady. I want to go for 1. Kick the extra point.
Tom Brady at the Michigan game on Saturday.
He looked different, didn't he?
He looked like a pencil-thin woman.
I couldn't tell that was Tom Brady.
My God. Have a sandwich, man. You're out of the league. Have a tomato.
Have you met him?
What are you doing it for? So you can keep your veiny Vevelainen?
You think he surgically shaves his jawline?
He surgically has done everything. He's gotten hair transplant. He's gotten it all.
Man. Didn't Bradley Cooper do something with his face?
My wife throws up when she sees him now.
So does Sarah.
She's like, what did he do?
That's an ongoing conversation in our home.
He's all smooth.
He's
now.
one of the most beautiful men on earth, and he's jacking with his face.
He's jacking Gigi Hadid too. He's got to stay young.
He's got to be ready for those Uber Eats commercials.
Ryan Day with his radio show today. You will hear from the coach coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
There's an accident that's blocking the left lane and causing a 10-minute delay on eastbound 70 on that east side before US 33. You're also going to hit a 10-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between I-70 and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. With over 100 online casino-style games, Chumba Casino is your go-to destination for nonstop entertainment. Play for fun and play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21 plus. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by BMI Federal Credit Union. Get a holiday loan and choose loan amounts from $1,000 to $5,000. Visit bmifcu.org/holiday loan for details.
Do you hate holiday pictures because of your teeth? What if a brand new smile was possible?
No matter what the current state of your mouth.
Welcome to Runyon Dental Group, home of the Implant and Smile Center, where gorgeous, healthy smiles become a reality.
At Runyon, we've built a team of some of the most highly trained arch and implant doctors in the entire nation. This isn't an ordinary dental practice.
We believe that everyone can have a great smile.
Including you, especially you. Your new smile is waiting at Runyon Dental Group.
Got this. Breathe. Breathe. You got this. You got it.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Skyline's Mac and Cheese 3-Way is back. This time with white cheddar cheese and creamy cavatappi pasta. Try a Mac and Cheese 3-Way with Skyline's original chili or their new chicken chili at participating Skyline locations for a limited time.
Looking for bold flavors and award-winning spirits? High Bank Distillery is your destination for handcrafted cocktails, locally inspired dishes, and Whiskey War, the nationally recognized whiskey. Stop by their Grandview, Gahanna, and Westerville locations this week. Dine, drink, distill at High Bank.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
One has pizza sauce for blood. The other is Rachel Maddow. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Please subscribe to the podcast of this stupid show. It's available wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. Also, I filmed some cameos last night.
How many did you do?
I think I did like 9 or 10.
Whoa! Must be nice.
Well, it's all going to charity.
That is good.
I'm not keeping it. Actually,
No.
Samantha helped me out with a couple of them.
Oh, that's nice.
If you would like a personalized video from an idiot and maybe his very sweet 8-year-old daughter for someone you know and love for the holiday season, I've opened my Cameo back up. Just go to Cameo and search Common Man. You'll see me. $20. Every cent will go to charity. I'm not keeping it.
I appreciate that because that's going to
No,
go
that's
to
not going to you.
The party that we're putting together, right, Tim?
What party?
The big party that we're having at the end of the year.
The big bash. The big bash.
I did see the one that you did for the Discord. That was very nice of you. Downtown Dad, he paid for that, and you sent a little Discord video.
Yeah, I said, why do I have to only do one for like 20 of you a-holes? You should all be ponying up $20 to help the children.
Where did you, was this on the Reddit thread?
No, it's on the Discord. That's what our guy Joey had set up a special Discord.
Where is this?
It's a Discord about this show, and yet I have no access to get in it.
Maybe we're not supposed to go into it.
I know back, because this was set up back when T-Bone was still part of the show, and I know he has access to it.
T-Bone's got access to it.
And Jen does as well.
What's the site? What is the Discord?
You have to have
Discord of what?
Discord is an app, Timmy, where people get together and they have groups and they chat. It's like a private sort of chat groups.
You and I suck. I'm finding out that is an actual app.
We actually
6-7.
Ask Jack. I'm sure he knows about it.
You think he knows what the Discord is?
Yes, he does.
I think I'm going to buy a video from you, for me and the family.
Yeah?
Yeah. And you're going to
make one for Jackie Boy?
Make one for the Jackie Boy.
Jack Mehoff?
Mr. Mehoff?
Mr. Mehoff.
Hello, Mr. Mehoff.
Ryan Day with his radio show today. We already did Ryan Day talking about Michigan and all that crap and signing day yesterday. Here is Ryan Day talking about Indiana's offense.
They stay on schedule. They don't take a lot of negative plays. They create separation in man-to-man, and they do a really good job of putting guys in conflict in the RPO game. So Mendoza's in the middle of it all. He does a nice job of getting the ball out. He's accurate. He's athletic, in my opinion. And the receivers are doing a great job. They make plays when they get challenged, and you can just tell that they understand their scheme at a high level. And he's the guy in charge, making good decisions.
Adam Rittenberg said it earlier. I mean, this is the best quarterback by far that I think Ohio State defense is going to face this season.
And we didn't mention the other one that they didn't have to face. They didn't play Oregon, so they missed Dante Moore this year as well. And this is as formidable an opponent as there is in the country. This is the number 2 team in the country. I mean, I know everybody down in SEC country does not believe Indiana is worth a damn and that their 12-0 is valid, but
they beat Oregon on the road.
Come on. They beat Illinois by 53 points.
They beat Oregon on the road.
They beat Oregon on the road. They went on the road to Iowa and came away with a victory. They have done some things. They didn't have a non-conference, but guess what? Most of the SEC programs, they don't have much of a non-conference either, and they're playing a cupcake jammed into their November schedule. So this is going to be a tall order for this Buckeye defense. I feel good about it, though. I mean, this is going to be fun to see. This is the kind of test that you want. You know you're in the playoff. You know you're probably going to get a bye.
I understand, but there's
still
everything. A big difference.
Oh, of course. You still want to be the champ of your conference.
I want to be the Big Ten champions.
The only thing that you have cooking now is go and win everything. You have checked that first box. How sweet does it feel to actually have all of the trifecta still in front of you? Win the rivalry game. You went undefeated and you won the rivalry game. Now you win a conference championship against the number 2 team in the country who's also undefeated the best kind of way, right? And then go and win another title.
If we do things correctly, it's a big if, right? Because you can have a bad day and somebody else can have a good day, even if you're more talented than them on paper.
Did you have a good day today or did you have a bad day today?
But you won the national championship last year. You have an opportunity to go out. You already beat Michigan, win the Big Ten. Perhaps you win back-to-back national championships for the first time in Ohio State history. Perhaps you are the first undefeated team to go through a 12-team playoff unblemished.
And I don't know if that's going to even happen again for another 10, 15, 20 years. Like when
you expand, you mean?
Even now, I'm glad you brought that up because I think there were a lot of coaches after Ohio State won last year had 2 losses in the regular season.
Remember in the offseason when Dabo Swinney said, I think we can go undefeated this year and win the championship.
How'd that work out for you, Dabo?
Here is Ryan Day talking about Indiana's defense.
They see things, and they're fast, and they're quick, and they're an explosive defense. I mean, they are moving every single play, and they are quick, and they do a great job with their hands. So, do a good job in their zone drops. And so, we've got to be, very in tune with that. We have to expect the movement and the quick and the twitch, and we're trying to, rep that right now with our scouts to try to replicate what we're going to see on Saturday.
They've got a good defense.
Anticipate the twitch.
They do. They do. They had a lot of their guys named to the All Big Ten team. They're legit. The only difference is they've got guys like their linebacker Fisher, Aiden Fisher, D'Angelo Pons, their cornerback. They've got big time players. They just and Kurt Cignetti, God love him. He mentioned this week. He said Ohio State talent wise across the board where their recruiting base is, of course, it's on another level. They're on another level from most in college football. But he likes to think that they're going to be closing the gap, and that's exactly why they're paying him. What did they bump him up to? North of $11 million per season?
Yeah, he's knocking on the door of 12, I think.
He's an expensive coach now, and so that's what he's going to be paid to do to close that gap. But let's not kid ourselves. They are still Indiana in the early stages of making this jump to being a real legit player. They just don't have the number of talented guys that Ohio State does all over the football field.
It is too hot Thursday.
Too hot.
Teddy, do you have some more audio for us, my
All
friend?
right. Well, I'm going to go back to the T-Bone and Ty have a show in the morning. Now, T-Bone, he was not on. I believe this was this morning. They had Scotty Vegas on there. Is that right? I think this morning.
I missed the segment, so maybe they did.
T-Bone wasn't on?
Yeah. No, T-Bone was there. It was
They had
T-Bone
Scotty.
and Scotty.
Oh, yeah.
Tyvis wasn't there.
Tyvis was out today.
He's out the last few days.
He actually took 2 days off this week.
What is he doing?
What a total bum.
I thought you're supposed to work.
Yeah, Big Ten championship week, too.
Look,
Took
and all he does, too, by the way, obviously you can take your days off, but all he does whenever anybody else takes a PTO day, it's, I don't know why you do it. I love to work.
I'm not going to get to take all my days this year.
It's a good day today.
Too bad, so sad.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, Ted.
All right. Well, my counterpart, Dylan, he produces the morning show, and he was talking to Scotty about parlays. And
oh, no.
Oh, no. Yeah, exactly. here's what Dylan had to say.
There's some people that think me and Scotty Vegas are mortal enemies just based off one tweet that I sent. Just one.
What did you send? What did you send?
Scotty was filling in for Common Man and Timmy, and I hate their pick your parlay segment.
Oh, yes.
And I told them to stop doing it, and Scotty was like, no, I'm pretty successful doing this, so you could, mind your business, basically. He said it a lot nicer than that.
Dylan, should we start a little office rivalry here?
Yeah.
I'm all about rivals,
So
right?
Dylan
Let's manufacture one.
Dylan lectures us anytime Tyvis or I will say like, oh, I put together like a 5-leg parlay or something on like an NBA game. He'll just be like, don't do it. You're just giving your money away. That's
Donation.
stupid. Don't do it. And so like he is very principled on like no parlays ever. And I know you, Scott, are like the king of parlays.
Here we go. 25-leg parlay.
I agree with all of it.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
I hate that segment, too. By the way, tomorrow, pick your parlay, 5 o'clock, right here on the Fan.
Lots of pizzazz and your chance to win thousands and thousands of dollars when you just bet $1.
Your chance.
I agree. It's a terrible segment. We should even do it.
It does suck. Yeah.
It sucks.
We should reevaluate some of our stuff. Yeah.
That segment is a piece of crap. You know what? We could have done a lot better than this.
More too hot fun. Plus, you know what? I'm very happy to report that a legendary Columbus diner has been saved. We'll talk about it next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You might want to avoid eastbound 670 before 270 if you can. There's an accident there causing about an hour and a half delay. And we've got some slower traffic on southbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 33 and Tuttle Crossing Boulevard. This report is sponsored by FranklinCrisisCare.org. Are you or someone you know feeling overwhelmed by a mental health or addiction crisis? The Franklin County Crisis Care Center is now open 24/7 with care from certified peers and professionals. Learn more at FranklinCrisisCare.org. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Roosters. For every $50 you spend in Roosters gift cards this holiday season, you'll receive a $10 Roosters bonus buck. Available at Roosters locations or at roosterswings.com.
If you find your garage door repair guy watching YouTube videos on how to fix garage doors, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, a trusted Columbus staple. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Instant classics are exciting, but true legends have impact over time, like how Plant Moran has been counted on by companies and clients for the past 100 years. Counted on for advice by the workwear brand You Zip Up Every Day, counted on for guidance by the zoos and aquariums inspiring the next generation, counted on for a holistic approach to those growing, protecting, and sharing their wealth. From accounting to tax to consulting to wealth management, we're built year after year on the stories and success we help others achieve. Here's to the next 100 years of Plant Moran. Count on us.
Hey Columbus, Retail Rush is celebrating our grand opening. Designed with you in mind, Retail Rush offers great deals on name brand products at up to 90% off retail prices with fast, easy pickup that fits your schedule. Bid on great deals at Retail Rush for products like home decor, lawn equipment, and much more. Sign up now at retailrush.com, start browsing, and bid now. Retail Rush. Deals made easy. Bid now at retailrush.com.
'Tis the season for making memories. Give the gift of more time together at Dick's House of Sport and join us for family fun events all season long. Plus, climb a rock wall, test the multi-sport cage, and perfect your swing in a golf simulator. And shop the widest selection of the hottest brands like Nike, FP Movement, Adidas, Carhartt, UGG, and Stanley. Unforgettable moments start here at Dick's House of Sport. Visit dicks.com/House of Sport to see what's happening this season.
Diamond Sellers bringing the world's finest jewelry to you at our annual holiday gala December 4th through December 6th. Celebrate the season of sparkle with up to 25% off for 1 weekend only at our Salmo Road and Easton locations. Visit diamondseller.com/gala to learn more.
T-Bone and Tybus.
Snitches might get stitches, but they do sometimes avoid federal prison for 65 years.
Why do 10 when you can tell on a friend?
T-Bone and Tybus Mornings on the Fan is sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Things are going to be busy between now and the end of the year. You got holiday gatherings, school functions for the kids, families are getting together. I know. Hey, it's Timmy Hall, and the last thing you want to worry about this holiday season is whether your roof is going to make it through another Ohio winter. One call to Victor's Home Solutions, my guys, to schedule that free 21-point roof inspection will put your mind at ease, and you want to have a peaceful mind. A highly trained roof inspector will carefully examine every inch of that roof, checking the 21 most common areas of roofing failure. Then they go over their results with you and discuss your options going forward. Most of the time, problems can be fixed with a minor repair, but if it's time for a new roof, Victor's offers money-saving discounts and financing terms to make paying easy. And don't forget, they're so confident in their skilled installers, they offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. So call or go online and schedule the free 21-point roof inspection today. 866-VICTORS or online at victors.com. Timmy Hall here, proud to be back for my 4th year supporting Nationwide Children's Hospital and Light Up the Lawn, Light Up a Life. The holidays can be tough for kids and families spending it in the hospital. So now through December 31st, more than 100 giant illuminated butterflies will shine on the hospital lawn, each one sparkling to life with every single donation. When patients see those butterflies glow, they'll know their community's thinking of them, sending waves of hope and joy. So let's do this together. Let's light up the lawn and light up a life. Donate now at nationwidechildrens.org/give.
Make your list, check it twice, and shop smart this holiday season. Open a Visa at Kemba Financial Credit Union and add some jingle to your wallet with $150 cash back after your first $1,500 spent within 90 days. Apply at Kemba.org. Restrictions apply. Offer ends 12/31/25.
Bobby Carpenter here for Germain Toyota. Swing by Germain Toyota and ask for Marcello and discover unbeatable deals and a wide selection of new and certified pre-owned Toyota vehicles. Visit them at germaintoyota.net. Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
If the authorities looked at their Instagram accounts, they'd be arrested immediately.
Daddy, what are you doing?
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinderer Music Company. You know what? Music company. I'm sorry. I was motor company. Hinderer Motor Company. I'm reading this story about music because, you know what? This guy, he's really under the radar. We don't hear from him a lot, so it's good that he's taking on this new project. But Pat McAfee says he has an album coming out of original tunes. So he's going to be releasing that soon.
What style, what genre music is Pat McAfee into? I feel like he'd just be I feel like he'd be a country singer.
I don't know.
If he did anything.
I don't know, but
is he going to do a collab with Joe West?
Good for him. You know, I'm sure it's going to be fantastic, whatever he does. He's good at everything.
Joe West,
and if it's not fantastic, it's some old person at ESPN's fault. That's what I know.
Yeah, very good. I like Joe, though. He was more of just a ballad guy.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of had some of that, like some of Bob Dylan's.
A lot of it was spoken word.
Spoken word, not really singing and belting out lyrics.
Let's see what we got. We got Diamond Dreams. You want a little Diamond Dreams?
This is Joe West, former umpire.
Cowboy Joe West? Yeah, here you go.
The smell of fresh cut grass
covers a vast field, dissected only by a rough-cut diamond of brown dirt. Where diamond dreams on fields of green have the young and the old cheer for their teams.
Is this what people who related to me think when they listen to this show? Where they're like, man, I'm really embarrassed for him.
That is so embarrassing.
I'm so embarrassed
On
for him.
fields of green, cheered for their team.
All right, how about, what is this one? This is the Men in Blue. You want to hear that?
The Men in Blue. What's that, an oboe?
It's on his Casio.
My life revolves around a little white ball that everyone tries to hit.
Me too, ping pong.
Some hit it a long way, some not too far. Some miss it completely as it goes into the net. I get to be part of a game I've loved ever since I was a young boy. Playing catch with my dad is a memory I still enjoy. When I think back through all these years and how lucky I've been to be part of our national pastime and to have so many friends.
You ever see the episode of Friends where Ross breaks out his keyboard and starts playing music? Really, it's just sound effects, weird stuff. That's what Joe West is essentially doing.
But when I die, Uncle Preston, you better say cheers. Because when me and you are hanging at the pearly gates, I'll bring the beers. I'll bring the beers.
Extra innings. See the ambiance?
Martin Race is a funny guy. I mean, he was playing first base for the Cubs one day, and they brought up this kid named Krinchicki or something. No, it was Kieschnick, right out of the University of Texas. Big, tough right-handed pitcher, good pitcher, and he was a pretty good hitter. He actually was the DH on the Texas team when he didn't pitch. So he was a good all-around ball player.
Now we've just morphed into story time. He's not even pretending to play something.
Did anybody buy this? 10 sales, maybe?
We're one of them. We bought it.
I think we just ripped it off the internet.
In jest.
I think we just rolled it off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What did I tease for this
We got a diner.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Look, we got a diner, a historical place. I am ashamed, as much as I love a good, clean diner. I have not been to this one, but I have heard so many people
I've been there.
that love honey
Very
dip.
good.
Yeah, Honey Dip Donuts and Diner.
Good pancakes.
Right there off of Kenny Road. They were apparently in danger of closing. I did not know this. They had an issue with their landlord that they were arranging to sell the building to developers. And the restaurant said that they were not given notice or a fair chance to purchase the spaces that they've occupied for decades. So I think there was a little change.org petition that went up to try to help the diner do whatever they possibly could to save their spot so they could keep it afloat.
I don't know if that's what did it, but
I don't know if that's what did it either.
They did get a new lease for 4 years, I think.
And they did get a 4-year lease. So that's the good news. You don't have to worry about this spot closing. They told 614 now that they've renewed until 2019. They've been open for
2019 was
2029. They will renew their lease through 2029. And they've been banging for over 50 years.
God bless.
I got to get over there. You're right. I think I have heard.
How old are you, son?
Be quiet.
He said, I'm 14. I said, yeah? What year were you born? 1952. I'm not too good at math, but I knew that couldn't be right because that was the year I was born.
Tell you what.
Tommy Lasorda is another character of the game. One day I was working with Eric Gregg, who was a big, heavy-set umpire. And not that I'm Jack LaLanne or anything, but when we left the lineup cards at home plate with the plate umpire, we're going out to our positions, and Lasorda yelled out of the dugout, "Hey, Joe, when can I get you and Eric on this Slim Fast?" Because Tommy was this big supporter of Slim Fast. And when are you guys gonna get on Slim Fast? When can I help you lose some weight? So I yelled back at him. I said, Tommy, Eric had 16 of those shakes today for lunch. I don't know that you can drink any more than that.
This sucks.
Let me tell you something.
Who put that to air?
I know that we can't do like waterboarding anymore, I guess. But you get somebody in a dark room, you just play them that over and over again.
You got to blindfold them, too.
They'll tell you whatever secrets they have. Forget about peeling their fingernails off.
You blindfold them, you put headphones on them, and you just make an hour of that just go over and over and over and over. Woo!
My God.
I tell you what, he had about 27 of them Slim Fast shakes.
Put that out for people to hear.
What is it?
Think about that, Timmy. It's not just he did it. He's got a hobby. Like my father, he'd go and tinker with the soldering iron in the basement and make crappy things, right? We all have things maybe we're ashamed of, hobbies that we enjoy, but we don't think anybody else will care. He put that out for consumption.
I mess around on the guitar in my basement, but I suck.
I think you need to put out an album.
I'm no good. I'm probably 20 years away from ever wanting to play in front of a human being.
No. Listen to that. You're better than that.
I'm not.
You can tell stories from the fan while you flick the guitar.
Messing up notes. I'll tell you what, the common man came down and said to me, and he said, shit.
That's a new segment right there. I love it.
I just don't know if this show is going to work out.
Yes. Tell stories.
You know what? Play your cards right. Maybe in 2026, I'll be sitting here with an acoustic guitar.
Folk Tales with Timmy.
At my Yamaha.
Joe Burrow doesn't sound like much of a Lane Kiffin fan. Details coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You're looking at a 30-minute slowdown on northbound 71 on the north side between I-70 and 11th Avenue. And you should avoid northbound Bryce Road at I-70 that's currently closed due to an accident. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Protect your home with R&R Foundation Specialist. Family-owned, honest, and pressure-free. Get expert waterproofing, fair quotes, and smart advice that puts your home first. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com. Your trusted local pros in foundation and waterproofing. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you've hit your medical deductible, now's the time to see Dr. Mark Levy. Get a custom oral appliance that stops snoring and helps you ditch that CPAP and pay less out of pocket. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com before the year ends.
'Tis the season to be hungry at Roosters. That's why for every $50 spent on Roosters gift cards, you'll receive a $10 Rooster Buck back in your stocking. May your holidays be filled with friends and family, love and laughter, and of course, Roosters Wings. Go to roosterswings.com today or drop by any Roosters location to purchase your $50 holiday gift cards and receive a $10 Rooster Buck in return. Happy holidays from all of us at Roosters. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
Bills piling up? CME can help you wrap up your debt into one simple, manageable signature loan with rates starting as low as 8.75% APR. Instead of juggling stacks of statements, let CME help you unwrap peace of mind this season. APR from 8.75%. Terms and eligibility apply. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit CMEFCU.org.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Columbus Men's Clinic.
Hey, Dad, you want to play football?
No, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out?
Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have symptoms of ED and low T, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Columbus Men's Clinic and turn your tomorrows into
today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 614-300-7400 or book now in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, for every man in every season of life.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
All month long at Twin Peaks, celebrate National Dessert Month with sweet endings like our Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cheesecake topped with rum chata sauce, or the Twin Peaks Sundae with a warm Ghirardelli brownie. Pair it with a Screwball peanut butter whiskey for the ultimate game day finish. Twin Peaks, eats, drinks, scenic views.
Shop Meijer and bring more special savings to the holiday season with a savory Meijer Spiral Sliced Half Ham for just 79 cents per pound with M-Perks. Limit 1 per customer, no clipping necessary. And spend $100 or more in-store December 3rd through the 9th and receive a $10 coupon at checkout. Redeem December 10th through the 16th on gifts, groceries, holiday decor. It's up to you. Make the holidays a good deal better at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
One of the biggest reasons people get new windows, Wilson, is that old windows make for an uncomfortable house with crazy high roller coaster energy bills.
Leslie, people love being uncomfortable on roller coasters. The ups, the downs, the gurgling in your stomach because you had 5 corn dogs before getting on.
Did that happen to you, Wilson?
What? No.
Get the windows that can completely change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
Timmy Hall and, real common man here for our friends at Hollywood Casino Columbus.
We've got plenty of holiday specials for you this month. You can enjoy a 4-course wine dinner at the lounge at Final Cut. Plus, there's holiday takeout specials.
And we got happenings on New Year's Eve.
What's happening?
Winning. You could win a 2026 Chevy Traverse, $35,000 in cash, or $50,000 in Penn slot play.
Become a member of our rewards program on the Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit.
It's all going down this month at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
When it's 6 a.m. and you need a skid steer and you want to talk to an actual person about skid steers, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. With the largest rental fleet and hardest working equipment experts in Columbus, we can help steer you to the right skid steer at the right price right now. Tracks or wheels, diesel or gas, light, medium, or heavy duty. Plus attachments for loading, grading, digging, drilling, tilling, and trenching. No wonder the Columbus builders building Columbus lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. Learn more at sunbeltrentals.com.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Don't let your insurance benefits go to waste. End the year sleeping better with Dr. Mark Levy's oral appliance. No mask, no noise, just results. Hurry, deductibles reset soon. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or go to sleepbettercolumbus.com today.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. In the NHL tonight, Blue Jackets host the Red Wings at 7:30. Forward Kirill Marchenko will return to the lineup after missing the last 4 games. Coverage of the Fan starts at 7. College football, the Walter Camp Football Foundation named Ohio State quarterback Julian Sayin a finalist for its National Player of the Year award, while Ryan Day was listed as a finalist for Coach of the Year. Sayin also earned Big Ten Freshman of the Year honors, while his receiver Jeremiah Smith was named Receiver of the Year for the 2nd straight season. In recruiting, 4-star receiver Jerquaden Guilford became the 26th player to sign with Ohio State. Top wideout Chris Henry Jr. remains the lone unsigned commit. More college news. Alabama head coach Kalen DeBoer denied his interest in Penn State's head coaching vacancy. Florida named former Kentucky defensive coordinator Brad White its new DC. NFL tonight, the Dallas Cowboys visit the Detroit Lions at 8:15. Breaking sports news when it happens to the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Timmy wants you to know that he's fingering his dry snacks. Whatever the hell that means. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Fishy has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. You ready?
I'm ready.
T-Bone and Tyvis start things off 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. At 8:30 tomorrow morning, we'll talk to Darren Lee, former Ohio State linebacker. Bishop and Friends, 9:45. They will speak to Ryan Baker, who's on that show. But he's also going to be live from the high school football championships because he is Mr. High School Football. And he was lamenting today because he wears shorts. Ryan Baker wears shorts every day, whether it's 100 or negative 100.
Oh, this is the only thing that gets him panted.
Well, because
right?
he's in a professional atmosphere. He's going to be representing himself and the station. He's on TV, all that.
Yeah.
So he's all upset about putting on pants for the high school football championships. And I said, look, this is your opportunity to become like Andrew Whitworth, where he showed up one day wearing a hoodie underneath a sport jacket, and now that's just become common. Everybody's wearing it. It's part of the style. They're making sport jackets with hoodies sewn in now because of that douche nugget. Ryan Baker can go down there and wear a suit and tie and shorts, and him and Angus Young will hop around down there, and they could make that the new thing, the new acceptable thing on TV.
Baker can be the Angus Young of high school sports coverage in America. Right? I mean,
he can set the standard.
What are we going to do? Are we going to have like an Angus Young, almost like a pleated short, like a pressed short?
Yeah, a pressed short.
Or are we just going to go with a straight up, Oppo taco, like where jacket, tie, dress shirt, and then basketball shorts?
You're not going to dress like a schoolboy like Angus, but you're gonna wear a nice short. All of a sudden, we're going to see everybody doing this.
I think it would be just a nice short.
Jim Lachey shows up.
And I think I want him to wear regular business socks.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, regular business socks, because it's business time, and dress shoes. But just like 7-inch inseam shorts.
Actually, it'd be the look.
Halfway to the knees.
The look that every man over the age of 70 has, which is the loafers, the brown loafers.
I know, the dock shoes.
No socks.
You think he should go with like the Hey Dudes?
Sockless.
Sockless?
Yeah, sockless.
No, I think it'd be funnier if he had like everything was right about the outfit, just the shorts.
Tomorrow on this show, it's Go to Jail Friday. Of course, we'll get you ready for the championship game against Indiana. What did I tease? Oh, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was asked at his media availability yesterday about LSU hiring Lane Kiffin. Of course, he's an LSU guy. And so here is Joe Burrow's interaction with the media.
I think he's a good coach. I guess we'll see how it goes. Those are my thoughts.
Did Lane ever recruit you at any point in time?
No.
Joe does not sound, and I watched this clip so I could see his eyes and his facial expressions, and it was just sort of his eyes tell the story, and I think the audio tells it too.
The voice tells
the story. Now Joe is a guy that always sounds very relaxed. That's why they call him Joe Cool, Joe Shiesty, all these different names. Joey B. He's ice cold. He's a different kind of dude, but that was very telling. That says a lot. And he also didn't have any idea about Ole Miss and their situation and how they were a playoff team. So the media was kind of informing him about that. And, his idea of that was that stinks. That's tough.
I like how a lot of people are surprised when NFL players don't know what the hell's going on. Like somebody actually in his press availability told C.J. Stroud that Brian Hartline was leaving to be the head coach of another team.
Yeah, I get that.
He didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, really? I didn't know.
It did just happen yesterday.
Well, and people are like, well, how did he not know? Because he's working. He's in the room watching film. They're a borderline playoff team. He's trying not to get killed every single week.
It's rapid news. There's a million things going on
For the same
in college
reason,
football
I
right
wouldn't
now.
expect Ryan Day to know what the hell's going on. Hey, Ryan, what do you think about the Lions? Struggling a little bit, huh? He doesn't know. He's like, oh, yeah. Who's their coach? Wayne Fonts? Good.
I didn't do this a lot through the years, but occasionally, in my former role with the Buckeye Show, I would attend press conferences. I'd pretty much be at all the basketball press events because they'd be during a time of day.
They loved you there, too.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
Did like me there.
Yeah, some hard-hitting questions.
I think Jake Diebler had press availability today. Nicole Sheeran
What do you
was
like
there.
on a McGriddle? You like a sausage or a bacon? What do you like?
We should talk about that once the basketball is out of the way.
It's not an either-or proposition. It depends on the mood.
Back to the story. So I was at a Ryan Day press conference, and you just mentioned C.J. Stroud. C.J., of course, was red hot in his rookie year, and that was a big story. Like how good he was, how quickly. And also a big story is Ohio State has been searching for a long time to get a quarterback that they've developed to stick in the NFL. Of course, it doesn't have anything to do with how Ohio State's program is going. It's just been one of these odd things in football history where No great Ohio State quarterback has gone to the NFL and lasted for, say, 7 to 10 years and put together a great resume. CJ was on his way to doing that, and there was a highlight that had been everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And I asked Ryan Day about it, and I was almost like that. I had to then tell him what the play was like. He had not seen it yet.
Well, CJ Stroud is a man.
Yeah.
And he's playing. Actually, you coached him last year, Coach Day. Oh, I did? Okay, I don't know.
And he threw this rocket where he was running out of bounds. Had no business completing this pass.
When you get back at your desk and your bullwhip, you go ahead and you Google that. That was a good one.
It's been viewed about 300 million times here today.
Don't assume these guys know anything, all right? They don't know what's going on, and they shouldn't. That's why it's laughable that we have a coaches poll in college football. They're not paying attention to what other teams are doing. They're watching their team, and they're watching film of the team they're about to play.
When was the last time anyone glanced at the coaches poll?
It's still there. We do it every single week.
But we don't look at it. We've never once discussed the coaches poll. We go with the AP poll, and then we go with the college football playoff rankings. That takes over. I can't even believe that is still a thing.
I got a factoid for you. Ready?
Factoid?
Today's birthday. Home Alone, 35 years old.
35 years old.
35 years old. Here's my question to you. Is that the best Christmas movie for kids and adults to enjoy together?
Yeah, two thoughts on this. I did know that's where you were going there. Home Alone. I've watched both of the movies already, and we're only on December 4th. And I'll watch them again. And I do believe that Home Alone 2, sneaky better than the first one.
Yeah, that's a hot take for a lot of people, and I think that's ridiculous.
Good. They're both really good, but just the New York elements and the fact that you're in the big city running around. Oh, I don't know about that.
You can't make a case. 100%. You're wrong,
Coach. Oh, I'm not wrong. I deny it.
I would like to see the gross homeless bird lady get together with the old man with the shovel from the first one. And they just have a knockout, drag-out, bum fight in the middle of the street. She's got her birds that she'll sick on him.
He's got his shovel.
He's got his shovel.
And his bloody towel.
And we'll see what happens.
Maybe he got a hold of Kevin McAllister's toothbrush from the convenience store. You talk about a cuck chair experience.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you?
Sicko.
What's the matter with you? But no,
sick.
The fact that we
By the way,
wake
we're working
up
on
here,
a cuck chair T-shirt.
Stop.
We are.
Stop.
We're working on it.
Oh, yeah. How do we make that work? Put that on our
I'm
website.
working on it.
I don't know.
I'm working on it.
Anyway, I feel old as hell that Home Alone is 35. 1990 to now. Some things just make you feel old, like the fact that Danny Glover, when I'm too old for this shit.
What is he, 35?
He's like 40. He's younger than both you and me when he's saying he's too old for this stuff. That's crazy. And Catherine O'Hara looks so old. Like her look, like she looks so old. She's like 35 in Home Alone.
She looked old. She looked wonderful. I'd give her a go.
Wonderful, but she looks
when she's in the van with the polka.
Go up to the attic.
Absolutely.
Have a little fun in the attic.
All right. I actually contend, Timmy, that Home Alone is in second place when it comes to good old-fashioned family entertainment. And it's not Christmas Vacation.
Well, I guess we'll just see.
We're going to have to see. And more Too Hot with Teddy coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a disabled vehicle that's blocking the left lane and causing a 45-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side after 17th Avenue. And you're looking at a 30-minute holdup due to a crash that's blocking 2 right lanes on northbound 270 on the west outer belt after Tuttle Crossing Boulevard. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. With over 100 online casino-style games, Chumba Casino is your go-to destination for nonstop entertainment. Play for fun and play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21+. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Victor's Home Solutions. Schedule your free 21-point roof and window inspection today at victors.com.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
Shopping this time of year can be stressful, but when you've got a guy, everything gets a little easier. Meet my guy, Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers.
Hey, common man.
Hitting you one's car today, Bob?
Not yet.
If you're popping the question this holiday season, you'd be an absolute fool not to see Bob at Worthington Jewelers. The store is crowded all the time. Why? Because they give you the best price and service possible, and then people keep coming back.
I'm your guy.
Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington. WorthingtonJewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Columbus. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Expand your tool set with power tools from Menards. Metabo represents the gold standard in nailers and cordless power tools. Whether you're at home or on the job site, tackle any building project with Metabo. Power tools make great gifts. The cordless 18-gauge brad nailer is ideal for trim work and molding installation. Get it for $209 now through December 31st. Save big money on Metabo power tools and check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals happening now.
Hey, Jackets fans, we know what's on your holiday wish list. Ask your Secret Santa for a Blue Jackets holiday gift pack. You'll score 2 tickets plus a Blue Jackets Honlet shirt. Learn more at bluejackets.com/holiday.
Bobby Carpenter here for Germain Toyota. Swing by Germain Toyota and ask for Marcello and discover unbeatable deals and a wide selection of new and certified pre-owned Toyota vehicles. Visit them at germaintoyota.net. Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road.
Ryan Day's Buckeyes head to Indy for a Big Ten title matchup against the Indiana Hoosiers.
Live fan coverage starts Saturday at 2:30 with the Kick at 8.
Turn down the TV and turn us up, the home of the Buckeyes, the Fan.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means every few minutes across Ohio, 20 out of 80 possible numbers are randomly picked. And if some of the numbers you picked match, voila, you're a winner. Keno doesn't require you to know a single thing about sports ball or overs, unders, pluses, minuses, or lines, or whatever else. Keno is as simple as, did some of my numbers match? They did? Great. You just raked in some dough. There are more than 20 hours of Keno draws every day and thousands of places to play statewide. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Are you looking to hire? ZipRecruiter finds the best candidate for your job fast. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Plenty of sunshine, but breezy and chilly on this Thursday. Temperatures only in the upper 20s, down to around 10 degrees, which means single digits in the outlying areas Friday morning. Plenty of sunshine back to around 30 in the afternoon, and we'll see a couple of flurries on Saturday. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fame.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3 p.m. The Fan.
They refer to each other as stupid, so they must get along.
We fight a lot, but at the end of the day, it's okay, because we really do hate each other.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Oh, Mikey, before you pay off on that cliffhanger tease where you were going, I saw this news. This is very good. Travion Henderson.
Tavion Henderson.
Oh, Tavion.
The Buckeyes built an insurmountable 34-point lead thanks to the scores from veteran playmaker Tavion Henderson. Where is he? Tavion.
Our guy.
He's going to be so rich. Look at him.
Oh, he's such a good-looking guy. Look at him. He'll be so filthy rich. He's the offensive rookie of the month. He wasn't playing a lot early on for the Patriots. He had the first touch of his career, I believe, in the preseason.
Yeah,
was
took
a
it to the
kick
house.
return for a touchdown. We obviously know better than anybody what this guy's made of. He is a good dude. He is a great football player. He runs hard. He had a couple of injury years here at Ohio State, but other than that, this is a physical runner with great speed, with great burst. We know that from how he took that one to the house at the end of the first half against Texas in the college football playoffs. But NFL Offensive Rookie of the Month, 5 touchdowns in the month of November. Good for him.
Home Alone turns 35.
Crazy.
Is that the best Christmas movie for kids and adults to enjoy together?
It's way up there.
I say that's number 2.
It's way up there.
On my personal list. But number 1, and I know this is controversial, and I think it's just because it's been overplayed so much. It's almost like hearing the same song on the radio all the time.
All right.
That's not the movie's fault.
All right.
A Christmas Story, which I know you don't like. How do you not like
There's just no
a Christmas Story?
No, I don't. I think it got a little bit overrated, and you talk about you just said it right there. It's like a Mariah Carey Christmas song.
That's not the movie's fault.
I know it's
That's
not the movie's
our fault as consumers that we can't leave well enough alone.
You're telling me that the masses enjoy Christmas Story over both of the Home Alones?
I'm not telling you the masses.
And
I'm
that
telling
adults
you
and kids alike?
Me, Common Man, Mark Riccardi. This is my thing.
Okay, but it's not your thing. We're trying to decide what movie is
can I tell
better
you something?
shared
If we're
between
leaving it up
adults and kids.
to the mouth-breathing peons, they probably answer something like Elf because they're dumb.
You hate Elf, and I think Elf is fine. Elf scratches me where I itch. I know he's a big dum-dum, but that's sort of the whole idea.
It's
a man wearing an elf suit. He thinks he's an elf.
He's not a man. All right, he is a stunted 4-year-old, and somehow we're supposed to believe in a love story between him and a grown-ass woman?
It's got good stuff,
It's
though.
not good. It's dumb.
It's got good stuff.
He's dumb. It's dumb.
But
I acknowledge that people like it. It's probably number 1 on everybody's list.
You got Peter Dinklage. Who was in Game of Thrones. Became famous doing that. I have homes in L.A., Paris, and Vale. Each one of them with a 70-inch plasma screen.
Call me Elf one more time.
That's right, Teddy. That's
He's
right.
an angry elf.
He's an angry elf. You like it, right, Teddy?
It's awesome.
Teddy's proven me right. It's probably number 1 for that.
But leave Elf out of it. Like, if you had to say, like, looking for the Christmas movie that is best shared and enjoyed by adults and kids just the same. Yeah. Like, which movie do you think it is?
Probably Christmas Story. I'm with Common Man on that. Yeah, but Home Alone's right there, though,
It's
too.
right there.
Yeah,
It's right there.
I don't think you can lose either way.
Okay. I'll watch A Christmas Story again this year. I'll be watching it.
Now, once you get to a certain age, then the answer becomes obvious.
Christmas Vacation.
I mean, but the little ones aren't going to acknowledge or really
but
appreciate all that.
You could be pretty, I think once you're about 10, is Samantha in on this
Samantha
now?
watches it. She watched it last year for the first time. So she was 7 when she watched it. She didn't get all of it, but she'll get more now as she goes on.
Nobody's walking out on this fun, old-fashioned family Christmas. No, we're all in this together.
I believe I'm wearing some Christmas.
If I woke up tomorrow with my head sewn to the carpet, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now.
I'm going to interrupt you with clips now.
I think I'm wearing the socks.
I have to eat so I can take my back pill.
I am wearing the socks today.
Oh, good for you, Timmy.
Oh,
Timmy wearing socks.
No, they're Christmas vacation socks, you idiot.
You remembered your socks.
Too hot. Jerry got it open.
It's too hot with Teddy. What do you got, Teddy?
All right. Bishop and friends, they talk to Jody Shelley every game day for the Jackets. And Bo was chatting about how, Fantilli, he got in a fight the other night, and he was getting tips on how to fight from your guy, Kyle, man. Matthew
Olivier.
Yes.
Mike, he said that like, the guy you
well,
live
he is
with.
your guy. You got the jersey, the signed jersey, everything. He's your guy.
He is my guy.
And so Bo had asked him if he had done that when he was in the league, and he said yeah, and he was talking about how he would help other people out while he was fighting, and then he told a story about how he actually lost his first tooth. Here we go.
I was on the ice with two buddies, and at the end of the practice, we start play fighting, like practice fighting, and my buddy clips the bottom of my tooth, and it bends back, and your tooth is like, 3 inches long? It's bent back in my mouth. So my other buddy's dad was a doctor, so I went and asked him if I should leave it in there, and he said, yeah. It was a Friday night. I left it in there all weekend and went to the dentist on Monday. This tooth was hanging down. I think I still went out and partied with it like that.
Of course you did.
I went back. I went to the dentist on Monday. He just flicked it out of my mouth and then dug the root out. And that's how I lost one of my teeth, to get back to the story, is doing what, Fantilli and Olivier would have done.
You lost a tooth in a practice fight.
Yeah, after playing 3 years of junior, I got beat up. Yeah.
And then his friend's dad was sued for medical malpractice later in life because his patients kept dying. Hey, doc, I got a tumor. Should I leave it in? Yeah, leave it in. It's fine. Go ahead. Go out. Enjoy yourself.
Have fun. Live it up.
I know doctors aren't
player, damn it.
Dentists per se, even though dentists are doctors, but, you got a tooth hanging on for dear life. Maybe you say, go see my friend, Dr. Sparklemouth or something.
How many teeth do you think Jody ultimately lost? How many do you think are fake?
I think he said it was 2 or 3.
That's
I can't
it?
remember.
I was going to go 8.
I would have gone at least half a dozen.
I'm pretty sure he said it was just like 2 or 3.
My goodness. I would have thought that it was way higher than that. I mean, the dude was an enforcer.
Yeah.
I heard him from a different interview. He was on today's program, too, on Bishop and Friends, and he was telling more tales of fights and just having that in the game. That's why Jody's a tough guy. That's why the town of Yarmouth declared a Jody Shelley Day. How cool is that? His hometown. He's got his own day.
You don't have a day in your hometown?
No, I don't got a day.
Teddy, you have a day?
No.
You'll get one.
I should have a day in my hometown, Stoutsville, down there.
Yeah.
They should have a day for me.
Who else is famous from Stoutsville?
Nobody.
See? You're on the radio. You're big time.
Wow. It's true. Number one show in the area.
Too hot.
You sound really excited about it too, Teddy.
That means play us another sound, biatch.
All right. Sometimes, like during the breaks, you guys go out and you play your little ping pong, right? Or you come back and
most of the, like how you play your little ping pong. We play knockout, drag out fights.
That's true.
It's world class.
I did underplay
Teddy.
that. My bad.
You could flip it on every once in a while.
Yeah.
Show the people on YouTube some of that.
He doesn't like that.
No, I don't care if he doesn't like that. He needs to play. He needs to learn how to play.
All right. Well, anyway, let's go.
You need to learn how to play in front of an audience.
All right, go ahead.
Well, sometimes you might come back a little late and the music's already playing. Well, Matty Ice had that experience today on their show. Here we go.
All right, TLC, take us home, baby.
All right, tell the truth. How many members are in that studio right now?
1.5. 1.5. The over-under was
He heard that?
I don't know how he heard it. How did you hear what he said?
Wait, how'd you answer my question?
Yeah, how did you answer his
I don't know where I heard that, but I heard you asking how many members are in the studio.
Might have been blasting
right
through your headphones.
I don't know, but I heard
one of you has your headphones cranked all the way up if he heard it nowhere near his
Maybe he's just telepathic.
No, I got caught up
or
out
psychotic.
there talking to Ryan Baker because we were dreaming about maybe the Kyle Schwarber stuff for the Cincinnati Reds. So I was caught up in that dream out there. But yeah, I'm here now.
I'll say this. I always root for one of you guys to be left out there losing track of time.
That's nice.
However, I never root for both of you to be out there because that means that I got to stall by myself. And that's like the worst nightmare.
It's happened. Not often. Now, when I used to host with Herbie,
I was going to say.
He'd be out for the first 5 minutes of every segment.
I was thinking of somebody.
He didn't care.
Yeah.
He was talking on his phone out there.
Yes.
What are you going to do, man? Got the producers calling me. I got game day.
Mac Brown on the phone.
Oh, Mac Brown calling.
Is that what he would
What's
say?
up, Mac?
Is that what he would say when
Yeah,
he'd
because
saunter
he'd
back
be
in?
talking to like coaches.
Steve Spurrier.
And then you'd say, well, what does Coach have to say? And then he'd say, oh,
Because at that time, he was calling games. Was he doing game day? Or was Trev Albert still doing that?
No, he was doing game day.
He was doing game day, too?
He was probably doing both. Maybe was he not the lead guy for ESPN, but he was still on game day at that point?
Johnsonville sausages.
Eckrich.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. Sorry, Eckrich.
No. Stop it.
What's the matter?
Know your own damn sausages.
I'm sorry. I got number sausage.
Eckrich sausages.
All right. More Too Hot coming up. Plus, when do fans cross the line? I'm going to tell you in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
There's a 10-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking the right lane on northbound Bryce Road at I-70. And watch out for an accident that's on eastbound 161's on-ramp from Sunbury Road, causing some holdup. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Wet basement? Call R&R Foundation Specialist. From cracked foundations to clogged drains, water damage can sneak in from anywhere. No hidden fees, no sloppy work. Just honest, expert waterproofing. Protect your home from water damage. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War, by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
If you have to army crawl into your garage because the door only opens part way, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we fixed awful garage doors. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Columbus Men's Clinic.
Hey, Dad, you want to play football?
No, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out?
Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have symptoms of ED and low T, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Columbus Men's Clinic and turn your tomorrows into
today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 614-300-7400 or book now in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, for every man in every season of life.
Skyline's mac and cheese three-way is back. This time with white cheddar cheese and creamy cavatappi pasta. Try a mac and cheese three-way with Skyline's original chili or their new chicken chili at participating Skyline locations for a limited time.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
The only show that can bring a dead queen back to life. This is Common Man and Timmy.
Yeah. Happy Thursday. So glad you're here. 3 hours a day, every single day. Tomorrow, it's Go to Jail Friday. We got Pick Your Parlay, which is Dylan Gonzalez's favorite segment of the week.
He really hates those cans.
We've got, by the way, a pep talk for Buckeye fans ahead of the big game on Saturday against Indiana. We are going back to the beyond. Last week, we talked to Woody Hayes. We talked to Bo Schembechler, Beyond the Grave. And so tomorrow, a pep talk for all you fans from perhaps the greatest college football play-by-play guy of all time, Keith Jackson.
Unbelievable.
Keith Jackson is going to give Ohio State fans a pep talk tomorrow.
Queen set you up with him?
Yep. Queen hooked me up.
Direct line to the Queen.
She plays shuffleball with Keith Jackson.
Shuffleball?
Shuffleboard.
Gonna be all over those shuffleboard courts.
Mm-hmm. When do fans draw the line? Here, I guess. Eagles offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo said a line was crossed with the recent vandalism incident at his house because it involved his family. He said, this is such a unique place to coach and play. It's very special. We've been to 2 NFC championship games. We've won at Lincoln Financial Field, the Super Bowl, the parade, all of it. It's an amazing atmosphere to be a coach and a player. And as coaches and players, we know that part of our job is to handle criticism. It's perfectly acceptable to sit up here and talk about what's going on, how to fix it, what we're going to do going forward, and we know that. But when it involves your family, obviously it crosses the line. And so that happened. At this point, we just got to move on. We're trying to win. That's all we want to do is focus, whether it's my family, whether it's the team. We're all trying to do this together and focus on the week. Now, he had his house egged, and I guess there was like other crap people were throwing
like what?
At the house.
Did it say what?
I don't know.
I just saw about
rocks.
the eggs. You don't want to throw rocks.
Rocks.
Don't throw rocks
Babies.
at the windows.
I don't know.
No babies.
Looky here. Let me
He's
tell
lying.
a story. I didn't realize this, that not everybody has this moment, I guess. And there are adults that just don't understand what's acceptable. Remember when I was banging, I was a kid. I was probably, I don't know, 7, 8 years old. And I'm a Chicago Bears fan, and I was sitting in the car with my dad. They had just lost some horrible game.
As they do.
The Bears were run at that time by Mike McCaskey. He's dead now, I think. Mike McCaskey was the son of Virginia Hallis McCaskey, and he was sort of running the team. He was a de facto GM. He was everything, okay? And I remember saying to my dad, hey, Dad, do you know where he lives? You know where he lives? He's like, oh, why do you ask? So I don't know. Maybe we can go there and throw a brick through his window or something. Mike McCaskey.
And you were 17.
No, I was probably 7, 8 years old.
Yeah.
And the look that came over my dad's face was, what the hell is wrong with you? You know, we sit in there and we yell at the TV and we act like lunatics because that's what fans do. But are you honestly asking me? And in that moment, that exact moment, as the words left my mouth and I saw the look on my dad's face before he even said anything to me.
You knew.
I realized how stupid what I had just said was. Unfortunately, there are a bunch of adults in society that never had that interaction with a parental figure or someone that they learn and respect.
Are you saying that poor parenting is something that sweeps the nation?
I'm saying that it is okay to rant and rave with your buddies or even to buy your ticket and boo if you want to. But
you can boo however you want.
I draw the line, and most sane people do, at going to someone's home, especially if you see this guy, what's his name again? Kevin Patullo, in the grocery store buying strawberries or feeling the plums, you don't say a damn word to him. You let him live.
Unless you want to say something nice.
Well, sure. Hey, it's a hell of a plum. You picked a good one.
I was saying,
that one's red on the inside. Good job.
I was thinking more like, I'm sure things will pick up for you soon. A little pick-me-up.
That's more patronizing than anything, isn't
You
it?
don't have a proper workstation. That's what's holding you back. No, look, what sucks is that you got this going on. You've got home invasions that have been running rampant for athletes all over the place. This one's more of the personal thing, though, because it's not just because he's rich and famous, you're going to go rob somebody. You're trying to do harm. You're trying to hurt him, and it does affect the family. It's invasive. It's not right. I'm proud to say I've never egged anybody's house in my entire life. Never did that when I was a kid. I was a good, clean boy growing up, and I just carried that right on into adulthood. I got my house TP'd once.
Yeah?
That sucked really bad.
Yeah.
And we had...
Did you know who did it?
Yes, we did. Yes, I did.
What happened?
I had a problem.
Was it the Whites?
It was not the Whites. This was in Virginia. So this was in Virginia. These were just a couple of holes. And...
The Whites and the holes, right, Teddy?
My dad was very good about getting a point across to other kids' parents if they were slipping up. Like, he was very just persuasive. And he
sent Joe Mixon's sister over to their houses, and she just started popping at him.
I don't know what conversations were had or how exactly it went down, but it wasn't but an hour and a half later on this Saturday morning that their parents drove these 3 punk ABs over to our front yard, and they had those like extendable sickle things that are like 30 feet in length, like reaching up to the tops of the trees. It looked like they took 6 like Sam's Club packs of TP to our house. And we lived in the woods, mind you.
Was this directed towards you?
Yes.
Or,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
And
it was direct.
Just because you're really annoying?
Well, just because I was a huge dork and they didn't like
thank
me.
God you grew out of that phase, right?
Look at me now.
Oh, look at you now.
Those guys are working
If
in the
only those
sitcom.
kids could see you now. All right, too hot. Come on, Teddy. What do you got?
Too hot.
All right, here's one more for you then. This morning, or no, it wasn't this morning, I don't think. It was because this was T-Bone and Tyvis, and Tyvis was actually on the show, so it was earlier in the week. They had Brutus stop by.
This will be a good clip.
Well, and there's a like head coach of the mascots over there, and his name's Ray Sharp, so he was there representing Brutus.
Probably a former Brutus.
Remember when Urban was the head coach of breakfast?
That was
head breakfast
a day?
coach.
Bob Evans.
A day or two, right?
Yeah.
And then things happened.
And then not.
Yeah. Well, anyway, T-Bone and Tyvis, they were chatting with Brutus. Here we go.
We were ranking the best mascots in all of sports. And Dylan, I believe you had Brutus number 1.
Of course.
Huge.
I
love this.
had Brutus number 1, right? Tyvis, you had Brutus number 2.
Correct.
Behind the Oregon Duck.
I had to be unbiased.
Wow.
I had to be unbiased. Why you walking away? Have you interacted with the duck?
We've got a few
He stopped in the middle of a mud hole last year. Yeah, of course he interacted with the duck.
The duck was funny.
Brutus, your head didn't fall off though.
You're funny
the,
too.
The duck's head fell off the other. See? The duck's head fell off this
Can I
year.
change my mind? Am I entitled to change?
Let's heal this on the show right now.
Brutus, you're number 1.
There we go. Yes.
Look at you moving up the power rankings, Brutus. Proud of you. Look, man.
No, I say no to that. I deny that number 1 ranking if I'm Brutus.
I want to point out that their producer, Dylan Gonzalez, hates the Pick Your Parlay segment. But let's get in a big mascot that doesn't talk for radio. That'll draw him in.
What point are you trying to make?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
He hates the segment.
That's fine. So do I now.
The segment sucks. The show sucks.
Well, that's not for debate.
I suck.
But yes, again.
You guys, very good. Me, bad.
Timmy.
Timmy. Timmy.
Teddy, are you done? Is that it?
Can we have more next segment?
I think that's fine.
No, and you got to have like a
2
national
days off.
one.
You don't have any.
You got any
material this
national
week.
audio?
I do have one left.
One?
Man, here's a woman from the Walgreens. Go.
No, it's
go.
It's from Taylor Lewan, if you wanted to know.
I love Taylor. All right, one more from Taylor
Is he a
Lewan.
bussin' guy?
Yeah, bussin' with the boys.
He's bussin' with the boys.
He's lost like 200 pounds, that guy, hasn't he?
Yeah.
What was he, like 400 pounds?
Rail thin now.
You're saying he was 400 pounds?
He was big.
No.
Yeah, big.
Awaken 180?
I don't know. Timmy. All right, back page next. Common Man and Timmy on the fan. Timmy.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got an accident that's blocking 2 right lanes on northbound 270 on the west outer belt after Tuttle Crossing Boulevard, causing about a 30-minute slowdown there. And there's a 5-minute holdup on westbound 670 between 5th Avenue and 315. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. With over 100 online casino-style games, Chumba Casino is your go-to destination for nonstop entertainment. Play for fun and play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21 plus. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Men, it's the holidays, a time of love and joy. But if you suffer from erectile dysfunction, the season can be tough on you. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you and your partner are experiencing struggles because of ED, change it up this year. Give the best gift you can give to the one you love by treating your ED and restoring your relationship. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're experts in treating ED, and as a Promedic restorative health practice, we've literally seen countless thousands of relationships renewed across the nation. Plus, with treatments having success rates well over 90%, coupled with many treatment options, we can likely find the right one for you. You may even find you're performing like you haven't in years. So call us and give your partner the best gift you can give this season. A renewed, restored relationship. Your first visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in our office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 2 convenient locations in the area to serve you in Hilliard and Westerville.
Have a good day. Stay warm.
So my teenage son just went to school in shorts and a hoodie. It's 3 degrees. At least I know he'll be warm in our house, thanks to Atlas Butler. If something goes wrong, they'll fix it within 24 hours. They call it their comfort pledge.
Ah, you do want the coat.
My phone. Oh, your phone. Should've known.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
My advisor at Plant Moran Wealth Management knows my definition of wealthy. Rescue animals. Everywhere. So, my husband and I bought property and opened a sanctuary. It's our happy place. And from the sound of it, it's their happy place too.
You have your own personal definition of wealthy. Plant Moran Wealth Management knows it takes a personal approach to get you there. Experience the difference with Plant Moran Wealth Management. Book a consultation today.
Start your morning knowing anything is possible. Because if these guys are hosting a radio show, imagine the possibilities. T-Bone and Tyvis.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9.
Your home for football, food, and fun. The Fan.
Toyota-thon is on. Get in the spirit of the season with a new Toyota. Now through January 5th, get 4.75 APR financing on remaining new 25 Corollas and Corolla hybrids. Excludes GR and Corolla Cross. Or lease a gas-powered 26 Corolla LE for $199 a month for 39 months with $36.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Last year, I remember running around Hollywood Casino, hugging and high-fiving everyone during the scoop and score. I remember dancing around the sportsbook during the Natty. I'm Scotty Vegas, and there's no place to watch a game, especially a championship game, like Hollywood Casino Columbus and the sportsbook. Let's watch together. Prizes, great food, amazing screens, a championship watch party Saturday night. Join the Fan Saturday night, starting at 8. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Every day, it's there. Matter of fact, it's the most predictable thing in your life, unfortunately. I'm talking about that chronic pain in your knees, hip, back, or shoulders. But tomorrow, you could wake up without it. That's because at QC Kinetics, there's a breakthrough treatment that is giving patients relief, in some cases, within a day. It's called stem wave therapy. Physicians in Europe were using this device 20 years ago. Finally, it's here in the U.S., and there's a huge demand for the treatments because patients are getting relief from acute pain and spreading the word. Here's the most interesting detail. This device is both diagnostic and therapeutic, helping Dr. Tessner and the medical team at QC Kinetics find the problem and trigger your body's natural healing response. StemWave uses the same technology as lipotripsy. Sound waves that penetrate, spark blood flow. That's exactly what you need to promote healing and relief. Wondering if this is a good solution for your pain? QC Kinetics is making it easy. Your first StemWave treatment is only $49. So call and ask about the $49 stem wave treatments right here in Columbus. 380-208-4544.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Accurate Heating and Cooling and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. Beamer and Pat Murphy.
I saw Austin out there.
And Austin. Yeah. Pat Murphy's tomorrow.
Austin.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Pat's tomorrow.
Pat's tomorrow.
I do like it when people send us the Spotify Wrapped stats.
Yeah, that's
Just got an
very
email
cool.
from Jacob here. You can email us anytime. goodcleanboy@gmail.com. Jacob says he listened to 36,023 minutes and he's a top 0.5% fan.
Wow.
So thank you, my friend. It does not go unappreciated. I know that not every streaming service and podcast service does this and compiles this. And there's a lot of you out there that listen to just as many minutes on Apple, but they don't tell you. But I just want to say, and I know I speak for Timmy and Teddy too, that we respect the hell out. I don't care how you listen, live, podcast, YouTube, carrier pigeon. We just appreciate your time.
No, a 1,000,000%. It really is. And everybody that's been sending us notes in that email account, if we haven't responded to all of them, just know that we've taken a glance.
Someone's reading that.
Yeah.
Whether it's me or Timmy or Teddy or Jen, someone's reading that. Speaking of Jen, by the way, she yelled at me out there because we're like 170 follows on TikTok short of 10,000. The fans TikTok.
Okay.
971 the fan. And
I don't think I've ever been on it. It's like the one social media stream that I've
TikTok,
never really been on.
We're like just a few away from 10,000, and she tells me 10,000 is a big deal.
Sure.
Because then we get to monetize TikTok as an entity. I mean, I don't, you don't, but the company gets to make money.
We could do better things. If the station has more money, then we can give better content. We'll pass the savings back to you.
So I pretty much guaranteed her that by the end of the show that we'd have 10,000 on there. I mean,
I don't know. It's 549.
I'm going to open up an account just to follow it.
I got to get on there too. I got to create an account.
I got a username.
What is it?
Common man's wiener.
I thought it was going to have to do with the cuck chair.
Too hot.
Teddy, you got one more too hot left before we get the hell out of here?
All right. Taylor Lewan, he said some nasty things about Ryan Day over the last few years. And, of course, he's a Michigan guy. And he had Ryan Day on their podcast, The Bussin' with the Boys, the other day. And he had some kind words to say for Coach Day. Here we go.
First off, let's give a round of applause for Coach Day coming on the show.
I'm glad he came on. They
maturity, leadership, the whole thing, especially the way I've talked about you the last year, which I'm not going to shy away from. I will say this before we start. I have said a lot of nasty things, even after like the spring tour. I've used the third base comment. I've said not a leader of men, and my opinion shouldn't and does not matter to you. However, I will say like I was wrong. And you truly, you beat our ass, and you did it with humility. You did it, the way Ohio State probably should have done it last year. And you have shown you've proven me wrong. And I want to formally apologize for that, because it's one thing to make comments of rivalry and stuff like that and things that I did believe at a time. But for you to go, I think it's 16-0 since the game that happened in Columbus last year, it shows how much of a leader you are in that locker room. And it's very impressive. So that's the last nice thing I'll say.
That was,
where's the Ryan Day part?
That was perhaps the most pathetic thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Did he say you can stuff your sorries in a sack?
No, he was kind with it.
I called you a lot of things. I mean,
you should have beat our ass that way last year,
planted child pornography on your computer and called you a Nazi.
I said that you had a fake brother in New Hampshire.
Right, all of
at the bottom of all this.
All due respect.
But all due respect, you proved me wrong. You are, in fact, not a pedophile or a Nazi. And you beat our ass. So thank you for that.
I'd like to hope that when we've talked about it, it sounded different than that.
I've had him in here. I've been just as critical as everybody else. I guess not Taylor Lewan.
We are Ohio State guys, and we badly want to see them do well, and we want to see them succeed because it does matter culturally for the people of Ohio. That's football in Ohio is about the biggest thing there is.
Those guys have one hell of a following. They make a ton of cash. They got a lot of listeners. Bussin' with the boys.
Yeah, they do.
Whether I'm one of them or not, doesn't matter. But that last thing that I heard
that was a bunch of gobbledygook.
Rip my skin off. That was
good
gross.
Try, Taylor.
Okay. How you doing?
Doing good, Mike.
Thank you, Tressie. Back page. Let's do it.
The back page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
How many minutes did you say that last listener listened in his Spotify
36,023.
just for frame of reference, do you have any idea how many minutes are in 1 month? One full month.
I have no idea.
43,800. He's closing in.
36,000.
He's closing in on close to a month of continuous listening. Like, you think about that. Almost one of the 12 months was gobbled up listening
and what's
to
even
this
more
program.
interesting is that he's not even in the 0.1% of fans.
So there are some that are probably north of a month.
There are some that listen even more than that.
That's unbelievable. I did see that the Commanders could possibly be facing a certain Minnesota Vikings quarterback. J.J. McCarthy has cleared the protocol. So here's the thing with J.J. McCarthy. He has been out for as many games as he's been in. He's missed 6 games because of injuries this year. He said every single game kind of feels like you get kicked in the face by a donkey. That was a quote from J.J. McCarthy. Well, maybe he can stay upright because, my God, we saw what that Brosner fella looked like, and it was not good. Not good at all. Also, I'm seeing that the ticket prices for the Big Ten championship game,
expensive.
We knew they're expensive. They're exploding. The cheapest tickets on one of the apps is $588. Do you know?
I saw $700 a couple minutes ago.
For a get in the door price?
Yeah, get in the door.
I guess depending on the
$700.
ticket app you're looking at. But those same tickets for last year's game, which was Oregon and Penn State, I want to say. Oregon and Penn State?
Yeah.
$24.
Well, here.
$24.
Looky here.
For a good game, that was $45-37.
Buckeyes are different. We haven't been there in a while. Fans
course
are going
they
to
are.
travel, and Indiana's in their own home state. They haven't won a title since the 60s.
It's a perfect storm.
Is it the 60s or 50s? 40s.
30s.
During
1800s.
the bubonic plague.
Yeah.
The Black Death.
Yeah.
Is when they last won.
Long time.
Go on TikTok and follow the fan on TikTok so I don't have to hear Jen Winters yell at me tomorrow, please. We'll see you tomorrow
us
for a big football Friday. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You're looking at a 5-minute holdup on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 161 and Cleveland Avenue. And watch out for an accident that's causing some delay on northbound 315 at 270. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. With over 100 online casino-style games, Chumba Casino is your go-to destination for nonstop entertainment. Play for fun and play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21+. I'm Nicole for 97.1.